Welcome back, everybody! Welcome back. It is time to jump right back into Persona 5.
We have to make them pay.
Just in case. I kind of want Aunt to like me more than Ryuji. I feel like I've been throwing him some love lately. She hasn't been getting any. I'll never let him get away with the horrible things he did to Shio. Hey, we're gonna send that calling card soon, right? Let's do this, baby.
Yeah.
See you on the roof.
It's finally time. Are you ready?
All that's left now is to send out the calling card. Take Kamoshida's heart. Can we just sent the one at the beginning of all of this? It's not that simple. That's a good question. Why couldn't we have just done that in the beginning? A treasure won't stay materialized forever. Once the impression is gone, the treasure will disappear. I think it'll last around a day at most.
The hell?
Oh wow. So once you do this, you can't really mess around. That's like no time at all. Anyway, we can sell a calling card right now, yeah? Let's do it and steal the bastard's heart.
Now then.
The palace will go away once you take the treasure. Make sure you got everything you need to. It's about time to send out this calling card. The only question is, can I squeeze in other things during the day? Can I go do laundry right now, or talk to the medicine lady? Looks like you made a lot of progress. Yeah, I put in a good dent. I could finally send out my first calling card. And I'm doing well, thank you. I just started the stream an hour and a half late because internet was down in the entire Los Angeles area for an hour and a half. So that sucked. But I just jumped back in this and I'm like, oh, what was I doing last time? Let's see. I think, hold on. I don't think I'm gonna send it quite yet. What about the calling card? Okay, hold on. Wait, where'd they go? Oh, okay. So, can I fast travel from here? By chance? How do I map? Okay, so what I'd like to do is my laundry. I don't think I found a laundromat yet, so I don't even know where that would go. Zoom out. No. Oh, this is only here. I can only fast travel here? Rail map? Ah, okay, I see. So, hopefully, let me save the game in case this screws me.
Write something.
But I'm assuming I can save right now, be safe, and then go to the laundromat or find a laundromat, assuming it's somewhere in town. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. Let's just send the calling card. Waiting to hear you say that.
Going down.
Say, man, that palace was long.
Tomorrow's finally the day.
So we send the calling card in the morning and carry out the plan by the end of the day, right?
Yeah, I guess
Correct.
so.
The effect won't last that long. Are you worried?
A little.
Waited too long.
Perfect.
Going to pull this off no matter what.
I hope you were right.
So, who's going to write the card?
Leave it to me.
Why?
Why? Why wouldn't it be me?
This is important. Are you sure you can handle the pressure?
I don't know if I trust
I
that.
must agree.
If there was anyone
I really
here
want
to
to
write
get him
it.
good. Let me write it. Come on, please.
Write whatever you want. If there's anyone that could get under his skin.
Gotcha.
It's
I got
Ryuji.
100 things I want to hurl at that bastard rattling around in my head.
Okay.
Just make sure it's not obvious who wrote it, all right?
Oh, okay. Well, in that case,
I know.
All right then. Tomorrow it is.
we should have Morgana write it.
You'd better not slack off on this.
Guys, I'm still really confused why it's Morgana and not. I don't know. Morgana's such a feminine name to me. How is this a guy?
Well then.
Whether you like it or not, the real battle begins tomorrow. Better be sure you're prepared, okay? Can I go to the pharmacist? There's so much wait, evening. Can I do stuff after the evening? So much stuff I want to write on the calling card. It's kind of tough figuring out what to say. Are you sure you're really capable of this? Hey man, you asked for this. Why are you texting us? Don't worry, I got it. I even made a logo for us. A logo. Yep. You can get to see it tomorrow. Well, that's worrying. Anyway, you guys should rest up. If we screw up tomorrow, we're totally done for. Okay. Ooh, que sera, sera. I'm counting on you guys there. Maybe that'll make them like me more. Yep, I'm sure we can do this. Just remember, we can't trust any shitty adults. Good advice. That's why we gotta do this ourselves. Anyway, let's pull this off and surprise everyone. Hello, friend.
Hmm?
You seem different. Did you always have that scowl on your face? Nothing goes your way in life. You'll end up failing if you tense up like that. You seem different. Oh, is this gonna be the same thing?
Hmm?
Since it's not transparent, it makes me think I could just keep talking to him. Can I leave?
Hey.
Hold on. We'll give you permission to head out. Can I not? Hey. Hey, phone. Can I study? Okay. Well, it looks like I can't do anything then. Okay. Okay. Just for the record, I wanted to do stuff.
Okay.
The heist is tomorrow. You'd better rest up, okay? Okay. Can I make a lockpick?
I see.
Infiltration tool for tomorrow. Yes. Yes, sir. Whoa, okay. Didn't know I couldn't. Where the hell am I supposed to get 10 clasps from? Is this like a random drop?
Hey!
Yeah, I know. Wanted to check where you get them from. Can I make 10 clasps? And no, it doesn't look like it. Go-ho? What is go-ho? A tool that allows you to return to the metaverse entrance. Can't I just go whenever? Finish ball. Damn. Okay. Well.
What's up?
Yep. Can't do anything. That's a bummer. So even if I wanted to, can I clean anything else?
Okay.
Am I sitting? There isn't much you can do but prepare at this point. Make sure you got all you got. But well, I can't prepare anything, can I? Yeah, I know. I don't have a TV. I can't clean up anything yet.
Hey.
Right. Let's not do cleaning. Okay. Sleep it is.
Okay.
Yep. Knock it out of the park. Make me nervous because they give me the option to do other things. Or at least the illusion that I can, but then I can't. So I'm like, is there something I'm forgetting that they'll allow me to do? Had a dream where I was in a quiet cafe asking Takemi for advice. I feel a little closer to Takemi. Yeah, boy. The royal version fixes this? Yeah. Every day I play this longer, I regret not knowing about the royal version. I googled it the other day and I saw another one was being released as well, but it's Persona 5 Strikers or something. You'll always have the option to do some kind of action before you go to sleep. Yeah, that sucks. See, I got a book, but he's not reading it. I thought he'd be reading it on the subway by now. Japan, I put on makeup and I hate shopping, so I usually end up just lazing about the house.
Yeah!
Same thing. Same here. Good thing there's home shopping. They always have the best stuff on Sundays. I know exactly what show you're talking about. They even sell surgical masks for when you're sick. I'll have to check it out tomorrow. It's so popular, they always sell out if they don't call the same day. I can call. Strikers is a semi-sequel, but the combat's totally different.
A calling card?
Okay. Yeah, that's the one Strikers, that's the one I heard about. A calling card.
I heard
Damn,
it was
he
already
made
posted
a
by the
lot
time
of
everyone
these.
got here this morning.
Sir Suguru Kamoshida, the utter bastard of lust.
Oof. I love the style.
We know how shitty you are, and that you put your twisted desires on students that can't fight back. That's why we have decided to steal away those desires and make you confess your sins. This will be done tomorrow, so we hope you will be ready. From the Phantom Thieves of Hearts.
The Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Is that our new nickname?
Wow.
What? I mean, I don't hate it. I could see him getting very triggered about it.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, not bad.
I looked up a bunch of similar stuff online for reference.
He Googled it all.
Yeah.
Just right from your heart.
I know what you wanted to say, but it sounded like an idiot trying to be an adult.
I wonder if they would have let me do that. Or if they would have let On do it.
Your logo's a little lacking too.
It's more of a Dynasty Warriors type game? Really? That sounds crazy. This is so different.
Okay, you know what? That ain't true.
So does that mean I could play that one after this one? If it's kind of a sequel? Or will I have to replay a bunch of stuff?
Did Mr. Kamoshida do something wrong?
Does this mean the rumors are true?
Wait a sec. Is someone gonna take something from Mr. Kamoshida?
What's with this weird logo? And
Hey,
who
the
are
logo's
these
not that
Phantom
weird.
Thieves of Hearts people?
Okay, maybe the name needs a bit of work.
It got everyone excited, so it's all good, yeah?
It carries on the story. Okay, that's cool. Oh, there he is.
Who's responsible for this?
Oh yeah, me. Let me just reveal myself.
Look at that. A predictable reaction for someone who knows what we mean by distorted desires.
I think it's hitting him pretty hard.
Did you do this, or was it you?
Everyone stands up one by one.
Was
I
it
am
you two?
Spartacus. No, I. Was it you two? There's 3 of us here. Ooh. What are you talking about? What if it was? Let's do it. Let's provoke him.
What garbage.
That's right. Walk away, little man.
It's not a problem. You'll be expelled soon enough anyway.
Not so sure about that.
Come, steal it if you can.
Ooh, what's this? 99%. What?
Judging from Kamoshida's response, I'm sure we had an effect on his palace.
Should I have picked the other option? Would that have not done that?
Does that mean the treasures appeared? We'll be able to
so.
get it today, right?
It's not just today. It's only today. The impact of seeing a calling card doesn't last long, and it cannot be repeated.
You know, she explained why we can't just
This will be our one
do this
chance to
immediately
steal the
before even
treasure.
going through a palace. I'm not sure I buy it though.
One day's more than enough for us.
Calling card has been delivered to the target. You can now enter the palace and steal the treasure within. I'm excited. So excited. Oh snap, we're here. Kamoshida's palace. Let's take this man out.
Well then,
Let's go. Don't let your guard down. Okay, before I do that, I kind of want to go in here and go into the Velvet Room because I feel like maybe my guys are not all that strong. But I don't really get this yet, so
do you need something?
let's see if I can figure this out this time because this is confusing me. I mean, she can't just say because it allows us to maintain the difficulty curve. Yeah. Why not? Say it.
How goes the rehabilitation?
Okay. So, create new personas. See, I don't even know what this thing is. Register summon personas? Inmate registry.
You'd
What is
like to
this?
read the compendium? Read here.
Oh, right. I don't get this. I forgot how confused this entire area is. Register personas? What,
Registration?
are they already registered, or do I register them? No, it looks like they're already here. So what is the point of the registry? Right,
You want to
personas.
register? Are you sure?
Register your personas, all of them in your possession. I don't know what this means. Am I gonna regret doing this? Do I do this? I don't know what this is. So they're all very different levels. I'm gonna do it. Go ahead. You don't have any personas in need of registration. Okay.
Very well. These are the
Well, there's
paths
an
you have
explanation,
walked.
So there's some here. Few. When you register a persona, it'll save its current move and stats. Okay, so I assume I always want to do that when I have a bunch of personas. Because right now, I'm going to go here and try to create new personas.
Time for some rehabilitation.
Because I think that's how I get higher level ones, if I recall. I don't get the system. It's
You
the most
wish to
confusing
perform
thing in the
an
game for me. It's the
execution.
only thing that's left that's really confusing. Normal fusion or a fuse by result. I don't know.
Fusion.
Yeah, let's do Life Drain. Because 3 SP is not even that high.
Its power will be nothing unusual.
Hence, this persona will not gain any extra powers from fusion. Do you still wish to create it? Yeah, I guess.
Now
I guess
for
I need
a
to make more
rebirth.
friends. It's the next step. Thanks, Bill, for making this a lot easier for me to understand. I was skipping this area of anxiety last time because I was like, I don't get this tutorial at all. This is brutal. Just behead them all. I'm Huapo. For the sake of you who still lives, I shall become a mask. The confidant ranks would just give you bonus XP at this point. Okay. Of all the possibilities,
slacking
I
off.
assume there's a lot. So many possibilities. Yeah, I bet. Let's see. Probably not in. Oh wait, it probably is in there, right? Because the.
See it.
Well, I could probably fast travel actually. Which area was that in? I assume all the throne room, right? Probably it. To the throne room. I think the best documentation I found was a Google Docs spreadsheet, Cat Jam. Might have to
Somewhere.
look that up. Not that I'll be able to remember anything. Because right now everything's so new. I'm like, who are all of these people? Oh, is this it? The doors are open. These thighs? Damn, okay. Let's do this.
Come on, man.
What the hell's going on here? The door's just sitting open and there aren't any soldiers around. This is probably undermanned now. They've all assigned elsewhere. Either way, we win as long as we can steal the treasure. Let's keep going. Oh wait, it's probably since it's on such high alert. I wonder if there's anyone I'll have to look out for. I love this track on Spotify gaming playlist.
I have something.
This game has a lot of really cool tracks.
I have something.
Nothing here, nothing there. Treasure room. I thought I would have to fight a bunch of guards before I got to the main guy. Before I got to Kamoshida. It looks like a full straight shot right now. Ooh, there it is. This game's music is really funky.
The treasure has appeared!
Man, it's huge.
What do you think? It's just as I said. Now we can steal it.
How do we steal it?
Oh, the shine brings tears to my eyes.
Kind of
You are a cat.
pisses me off. Why is it so pretty? Isn't this Kamoshida's desires?
Treasure!
It's treasure though.
The cat's acting awfully excited.
What's wrong? Is something...
Wow, Morgana. You're way too excited. That's not catnip. She just resorted, or he's resorted to his feral senses now.
All right, that's enough, you stupid cat.
Oh, call him a cat.
Oh, yeah. Forgive me for displaying such an insolent sight in front of a lady.
You were completely out of character, too. What was that about?
Yeah, what is with his treasure?
I couldn't stop it either. To think I'd be drawn to human desires this much.
Are you not a human? Didn't you say you're human?
Doesn't that prove that I'm human?
Exactly.
How should we know?
Anyway, you guys need to carry it.
All you do is bark orders. Still, that was easier than I thought. I thought for sure there'd be some insane trap or something.
Yeah, same here.
This palace will disappear if we take this back, right? And Kamoshida will change, too.
That should be the case.
Good. Now's our chance then.
Wait, are we really carrying this?
To think it goes so well. I've even found 3 Persona users in the process. My judgment was correct. I made the right choice in making a deal with you.
Yeah, what would we have done if we did this originally as planned? Just the 2 of us or the 3 of us? I feel my bond with Morgana is growing deeper, baby! Okay. Allows you to baton pass. Got it. Magician Confidant has increased to rank 2. You will now earn more XP for a Arcana. Got it. I tried to make a magician earlier.
Go, go, let's go, Kamoshida!
No. So graceful.
I will let anyone take this. This proves that I am the king of this castle. It is the core of this world.
God, his voice is
Rat
so grating
bastard.
sometimes.
That's how he sees me, isn't it?
Yeah, I hate
Yo,
to
pervert!
break it to
Were
you.
you waiting to ambush us?
I just made it easier to find you. I'll dispose of you myself. Right here, right now.
Oh,
That's
cocky.
our line, you sexually harassing D-bag!
Yeah, sexually harassing D-bag.
What a
That
selfish
should be the title of this Twitch stream.
misunderstanding.
How is it a misunderstanding? You were doing things that you kept in secret from others.
People around me were the ones who kept it secret. Adults who want to share in my accomplishments, students who have the drive to become winners. They willingly protect me so that we all make profit from it.
Profit?
Yeah, you have a lot of enablers. That's for sure.
There are too many imbeciles who don't understand that. Including naive brats like you and that girl who tried to kill herself.
True.
has a name.
She's a total idiot. Letting you manipulate her, trying to commit suicide. And I'm even more of a dumbass for not realizing that. But no matter what kind of fool someone might be, they don't need your permission to live their lives.
Drop the attitude, you mediocre peasant. There is no wrong in using my gifts for my gain.
Kind of seems unnecessary to call someone both mediocre and a peasant in the same sentence, right?
I'm a cut above all other humans.
Above? You mean beneath? You're a goddamn demon obsessed with your sick desires!
Tell it, girl.
That's right. I'm not like you.
Ooh, we get to see what his form is.
Who rules this world?
Will he be?
What the hell?
Okay, so I'm assuming this is not how he sees himself. I'm assuming this is just his inner self expressing itself. Wow, that tongue. Jesus. I don't even know what to say. You're wrong. Let's finish this. Wow. The eyes. There's so many details here. Wow, the trophy in front of him with the girls. There's so many weird things happening in this image right now. These people look like they have little salt shakers on their head below. Little slaves he has.
The treasure's over there!
Okay.
We should catch him off guard and steal it!
Is that how we do this? Or do we have to kill him? I assume we have to beat him.
Let's attack him and wait for that opportunity.
Or does defeating this kill him in real life? They weren't quite clear about that.
We can take on Kamoshida himself. Everyone,
Wow.
let's do this!
What are those little human slaves he has? They're little gimps on the ground. This is a lot. I love it. Alright, Persona time. Ooh, don't I have a new one? Let's see, or was I just on it? Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Light fire damage. Chance to calm down. Chance of a freaking burn. Okay. Well, actually, let's not use this because I have a fire person, so might as well test some other people out first. Let's try frost damage first. Nothing else to target. Right? Straight up. Okay, that did nothing. That did like absolutely nothing. Let's try. What is this? Infused attack. Okay, we'll say that. Let's try electric damage. Also, kind of nothing. What you got? Wind? Also kind of nothing. Okay, you're my last hope. Let's go. Please be fire, because then I'll have 2 people to do fire with. I mean, a bit better, I guess, but no, not much. What is this? Volleyball assault? Are they just gonna attack her? I think the theory is that killing this form, his desires will change his heart in the real world, and he'll be maybe good. Not good, but less bad. Yeah, they mentioned that. But they also said something that was weird. They're like, well, I mean, there's also a chance that it'll kill him. But then we're like, yeah, it's a chance we'll have to take. So, hopefully, that doesn't kill him. Because I'd rather have him confess and go to jail or something.
It's time.
That'd be more fun.
Go down.
Okay, so it's not that. What if I shoot? I guess I don't have to worry about ammo, right?
Don't move.
Hey, that did. Well, actually, I think he just has a good weapon. I don't quite know if that was why. Not really doing much damage yet. So I guess I could. Let's see if melee. No. Okay, I have no idea what his weakness is. Yeah, there's some more relativism at work. Yeah, I always figured. For me personally, death is kind of a cop-out. Like, if you kill someone as a punishment, they kind of win, if that makes any sense. Just because it's like, well, they're dead, now they don't know that they've lost in a way. Okay, so they're gonna attack him. The other day when I played, I fought a miniature penis monster. I think that's literally what it was. There's no way anyone can tell me that was meant to be anything else. And it would literally only attack on. And it took me a while to get the joke, the humor of that situation, but it was great. I can't wait for more weird things in this game like that. Let's switch to... What have I not tried yet? Let's try... I tried wind. Can you target other parts of him, or is it just one target? Yeah, it looks like it's just one thing. So... Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I'm trying to target other stuff, but... I can only target this, which is weird, because you would imagine that they would let me try something else.
Persona!
Light physical damage? No.
It's time.
What have I tried? Okay, you are Suguru Asmodeus Kamoshida. That's a hell of a name. So there's only 3 things I haven't tried. What is that light attack? Do I have that?
Let's go.
Who has that? No. I don't think I have anything that you could be weak to. We could try Life Drain. I assume that's not a light attack. No, wow, that does not a lot. Gun? Good it is! I guess your melee attack's really weak, right? Let's try. It wasn't too bad, it was about what your magic did. Not sure how to advise, because Royal reworked all the boss battles entirely, another good reason to play both. The scariest thing about playing Royal is getting sucked into it, and then just, if I play Royal, it'll be way after I beat this game, and I have time from it. It's the same thing with Final Fantasy Remake. I love the game so much, and I actually really, really want to play it, but I'm terrified of just putting like 100 hours into a game, or more, and then not playing all the other things that are just waiting for me. Damn, that was some good gun battle. I heard in Royal. Oh wait, what? He just regained all his health. He just healed up fully.
He healed himself? Is it because he ate those inside there?
Yeah, that looks like it. Can we destroy that? He didn't let me target it before. That's what I said, then I did 3 palaces in the game and bought Royal to restart. Oh no. I think it'd be cool. Oh, now I can target something else. I think it'd be awesome. I'm all about falling so in love with the game that I have to just keep playing it more and more. It's the gamer dream, right? Let's see. What do I do? Let's try fire damage first. Trophy of obsession. 81. 81 kind of damage.
You don't know what this is worth, so stop touching it. Don't do it anymore. Got it? I've warned you.
When someone tells us not to do something, it makes us want to do it even more.
Exactly. You're telling teenagers not to do something. Like, no wonder you're a shit teacher.
Persona!
Attack! Oh man, I feel so weak. Everything does nothing. Wait, okay. Thought I could attack his tongue for a second. Okay, wind doesn't do much. I already know fire doesn't do much. But do I just keep using it? I mean, why not, right? And what else did she do? Did she heal herself? Nah, she's doing fine. Ooh, high chance of sleep to one foe. What if I sleep him? I've never used this yet. Miss. Every time I try to use a new ability, this happens. It's like, oh, I'm gonna experiment with this ability. Wine, eh? Attack up. No. Do I have to block here?
Next up.
I don't think so. We'll see. Let's shoot it. Okay. Respectable damage. Lightning? Wait, what is this? Increase attack. 1 ally for 3 turns. Maybe this is worth doing. Let's do this for Mr. Joker here. Attack up. You. I use wind, right? Well, might as well. Again! Man, this thing takes a bit of damage. I really thought this cup thing would go down real quick. High chance of sleep. Can you please not fail? Just hit it. 2 misses in a row. That's not good. Does that spell just have a super high miss rate? Because I think it'll always fail here. Okay, yeah, I wasn't gonna try it after that. That was a waste. Alright. Let's see. Should I
don't
try
know their weakness. Guess we gotta try everything.
So we tried a bunch of we haven't tried electricity. No, we haven't tried ice yet.
Persona!
I'm gonna assume this thing is just not gonna be weak to anything though.
Ravage now!
Oh! 103? Oh no, that's because my attack is up. Okay. Well, that felt good for a second.
Out of the way!
Yeah. Kill it! Kill it! 45. That's turn one. Oh, whoa. That hurt. Oh damn, it's getting serious now. Okay, sir. It could also be that Persona having better stats than others. Yeah. Maybe I should switch to the Persona that does the most damage. How do I figure that out?
We should check everything.
Strength, right? Is that what it'd be? Or if I'm using something else. So ST7? Magic? Do I want it to be something that has more magic or more strength? Because this thing has the most magic, and I'm using magic abilities. Strength affects physical attacks? Okay. So since I'm using this, let's use this and just hope it does a shitload of damage. It did do a shitload of damage. Okay, cool.
Someone heal
Magic
her.
affects elementals. Thank you. Heal. No.
Persona!
Let's melee. Kill it! Please heal our lady over here.
That's a big help.
It is a big help. Okay, hopefully this will kill it. No! Always a sliver. Should be the subtitle of this game. Aha! Suck it. Yes. Your cup overfloweth no longer, sir. No way.
All right.
Hold up. Just like that? To be honest, no. But you don't look really good right now. You shouldn't be making threats. That's why we're here, man. Yeah, we do. I'll think about that later. So what? The king of
You look
nothing.
down on everyone, but you're seriously lame right now.
We came all this way to steal that. Will you just give it up and hand it over?
I love that she's holding the submachine gun. This is guy. These are a bunch of high school kids in Japan with guns.
You still have the energy to say things like that?
Right?
Then we're going to up our game as well.
Oh, here we go. Hopefully this does something. 205. Kind of weak sauce.
We won't get anywhere
Morgana.
with brute
Let's make
force.
Morgana king. A little crown will go good on her head. On his head. His head. Okay, in certain battles, you'll be able to carry out special orders. In these strategies succeed, the flow of battle will turn greatly in your favor. Be sure to choose the party member you feel has the best chance of success. Okay. Not that I know who that is. However, keep in mind that this party member will act separately, meaning you will have to fight with one fewer party member for a period of time.
What do we do?
Who do we do? Who do we send? Let's go for the crown. Ooh. Take the treasure. Aren't they both one and the same thing? Let's go for the
I
crown.
see. In that case, time for plan B.
There's one extra attack called Almighty, which can't be resisted, but also can't be super effective. The health drain attacks are usually Almighty. Okay.
Look over at that terrace.
Bill, have you beat this game a few times, or just once?
While the others are drawing Kamoshida's attention, have someone go there.
Oh wow.
Let's steal the treasure without him noticing.
How do I send someone? Order? How do I do that? How do I send someone? Can I not send him? It's not. I don't see an option for that. What's this?
Can't hit the enemy's weak spot right now.
You just started your second playthrough. I hope you're enjoying it just as much as your first. Alright, you increase my damage. It's not showing me how I can leave. I don't have a PS4 right now, so I'm playing PS3 version on an emulator. How's that? Maybe throw another heal out, just to be safe, because I don't know what's gonna happen now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Persona!
Burn this man. Ow. Ow.
Let's take that treasure.
Okay, so now we can go. You need to steal Kamoshida's treasure. Should I send someone to do it?
Time to show you my
Yes.
skills.
Morgana, I'm gonna send you.
Keep him
You're looking
distracted by attacking
kind of
him.
rough right now.
Yup.
And you're a cat. You can sneak off easily.
Attack Kamoshida. Keep him busy.
Keep busy. Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter what I use right now, right? Can I you assume every turn she'll get closer and closer. Do we throw heal? I guess we should be careful because if I die, that ain't good.
How dare you keep defying me? Looks like I gotta bring out the big guns. Slaves! Fight over you know what?
You know what? Okay.
Time for my kill shot from when I was active and rough.
Like a volleyball spike or something like
Kill shot, as in, I'll make the kill.
You know, from every sport, I didn't imagine
like he's
a
gonna
volleyball
attack.
coach would be this
Keep your guard
aggressive. It runs perfectly, but I think it's only aiming for 720, 30 frames per second. Yeah, I don't think I've ever run an emulator on like that outside of a computer.
Come!
Listen up. This school exists because I'm around.
No, it doesn't.
Don't respect me, you know.
It's all
This
going
guy's
as
drunk on
planned.
power.
Time to use this opportunity to take the treasure.
He's really wasting what could be a good fantasy wine. Is he gonna just hang there now?
Persona!
Slowly chipping away at his health. Oh, there it is. Oh, is that gonna hit us all? Whoa, I was not expecting that.
Attack Kamoshida!
There haven't really been a ton of AoE attacks in this game.
Persona!
Okay.
It's time.
Do this.
Ravage now!
I'll heal with the other guys. Situations like that are where block is for. Yeah. I'm hesitant to use blocks except for one time.
He hasn't noticed a thing here.
I don't know how. You are a cat. That's why.
Just a little more to the treasure.
So close. So close. Alright.
Persona!
Heal for you. I keep looking at his attacks like it's gonna be something different. It's just lightning with him. You'll be our heal person. We need some love. We usually need the most love.
Thanks!
Yeah. Called it. Wait, is he gonna kill from that? Oh no, that's an attack up, right?
Attack Kamoshida!
Yes,
Keep
it is.
him busy!
Okay, okay. Just keep spamming fire, I guess.
There! Persona!
No more bullets, right? No more bullets. I really like using gun. It's too bad that bullets are not that great, it seems.
Persona!
Is there one less of you?
No. You're just a little tipsy.
Where'd they go?
It's already check and me.
Is it? Are we there? Oh. Damn, okay, I didn't think that happened that turn.
Good. Kamoshida's shaken up.
I think we can do this.
Are we gonna do significantly more damage now? I assume, right? Pata. I'll be using that. Let's go! Hey, it's actually doing some damage.
Get ready. Take this.
Ooh. These numbers are sexual. They're so... No! You can still hit me?
Persona! Go down!
Ooh! I mean, this could be it. See? Seems kind of easy once he gets down to this one. Finish it! Yeah! Level 11!
It's a step forward.
Okay, now, because of the fusions, I kind of get the point of leveling. Before I didn't, I was like, what's the benefit besides your health going up? A new skill.
Check out this new skill!
Headbutt. Okay.
Fits me like a glove.
Ooh, a bunch of them are getting new skills. What the hell's me?
I gotta use this next time.
Taranda. No skill for Joker. Get it. Oh, nah.
What's wrong?
Sometimes I forget that I have to press
Not running
stuff.
away. Why don't you run? Aren't you a great athlete?
It's always been like this. All those goddamn hyenas forcing their expectations on me.
Who asked for this, though?
I'm doing this all for them! What's wrong about demanding a reward for that?
Now you're making
Bro,
excuses?
you're not doing this for anyone but
We'll
yourself.
do something about that distorted heart of yours.
Confess.
Scared? Right now? You're seeing the same view that Shiho did. I'm sure she was scared too. Except she had no choice but to jump.
Well, I'd say she had a choice,
What will
but
you do?
I see what you're going with this.
Will you jump? Or would you rather die here?
Call in the guards, that's what I do. I can't take them all. Oh, mask off.
Do you want to finish him off? It's your call.
No, please wait. I beg you. Just forgive me.
Shut up. I bet everyone told you the same. But you took everything from them!
I accept defeat. You want this? Take it. Go ahead and finish me off. You do that, and my real self will go down too. You have that right, since you've won.
On!
Okay. Thought she was
His
gonna do
mind
it.
shuts down. He can't admit his crimes.
You're kind, Lady Ann.
I've lost.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
through when you lose. What am I supposed to do now?
Atone for your sins. Figure it out yourself. I don't think I trust this man to do that.
All right. I will leave now and return to my real self. I'll make certain.
Hey,
Good.
just so you know, we don't have time to waste.
Okay, let's see what
This
happens.
place is about to collapse.
Oh yeah, animated portion.
Run!
We're gonna die! We're so gonna die!
I wonder what artist does all this. Like, does he have some kind of show style? I like his art style a lot. Oh,
It's been a while, so I just tripped this.
held him up, damn. Just fast travel, don't you know? It's easy. Hell yes.
That sucked.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I did it! One palace down.
Look at the nav.
Yeah.
The destination has been deleted.
It's true. We can't go there anymore.
Good. Good riddance.
What about the treasure?
Oh.
What the?
Damn, we brought it into the real world.
A medal? Wait, where'd that crown go?
What's going on?
It means that was the source of Kamoshida's desires. To him, this medal is worth as much as that crown we saw in the palace.
An Olympic medal. So, that perv kept clinging to his past glory and couldn't let it go.
But this means that Kamoshida's heart might have changed.
Possibly,
Probably.
yeah.
Our expulsion's on the line here!
Yeah, right.
This
Better
is the
change.
first successful example for me too. However, there's no doubt that this has affected Kamoshida's personality quite a lot. The entire palace disappeared after all.
I feel all antsy. Ain't there a way to check now?
We'll know soon enough. I ain't too worried about it.
Right.
Because I'm playing a video game. And I kind of know that it pretty much worked. My only question is, what's really interesting to me right now is that if this is the first villain bad guy, there's really been no sign of another bad guy. So I wonder
Come
what the
on,
next
why
palace
the
is
gloomy
gonna be.
faces? Be happy. We completed this with great success, you know.
It's like the next volleyball coach.
We just don't know if everything's okay yet.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Remember how Kamoshida's shadow said that he's returning to his self in reality?
Yeah.
Suguro Kamoshida was a scum. Still, he did seem to regain his conscience somewhat at the end.
I'm sure it worked. We're fine.
There are
Don't
definitely
freak
those
out.
who have been saved thanks to what you've done.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess we gotta wait. It all boils down to what's gonna happen to Kamoshida. Or if we're getting expelled for real.
Let's go home. Let's be patient. There.
Right.
Confidence.
Come on.
Lead with confidence.
Let's go home.
Whew, what a day. Yeah, so what now?
Back.
I did this with some time left too. Finally got to avenge Shiho because of you guys. Pretty sure there was no way I'd have been able to do anything on my own. So seriously, thank you. I owe you so much. It was all Ryuji. You helped too. You think? I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, that cognitive world was pretty crazy, huh? What a mysterious place. I can't believe we actually stole someone's heart. Speaking of mysterious, there's also the matter of Morgana's transformation. When we were escaping, didn't he turn back into a cat even though we were still in the palace? Lady on sure is sharp. I'm impressed. Basically, the treasure changes the shape of things. Once that's gone, that power no longer works. Though the real reason I changed quickly because I'm so incredibly skilled. Got it. How's that? Isn't that amazing? Yeah, you're so amazing. He said he's amazing. Oh yeah, I forgot Morgana was reading these messages too. I think I feel a little better after talking to you, thanks. Girl, you know, if you ever need a shoulder to cry on, I'm kinda your guy. We still haven't seen any results, but it feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I hope you don't mind talking to me too much. Well, what? No. Well, see you tomorrow. 9 days until expulsion. And we're probably fine. Evening, so I can't do anything, huh? What about this bookshelf? Can I
Hey.
grab a book? Must be tired. Save for... You know what? Morgana, stop telling me I'm tired, okay? I'm not tired. We did like one thing today. Something good happened. Nothing goes your way in life. Let it go to your head, you'll get the rug pulled from under you. I'm kind of a pessimist, aren't you, Sejiro?
Hey!
Let's go to sleep. Sure. Sleep police here. Do we do that on a Saturday? I don't even notice. Ooh, Sunday. We got Sunday off. What's this? What do you want? I'm gonna go train. Yo, I'm gonna go train. You wanna join in? I'll probably end up going easy on myself if I do it alone. Anyways, probably be the most efficient if we train together. How about it? I'm eating now. Maybe I should respond later. I'm extra proud of today's curry. You better savor it.
Hey!
I wish I had some curry right now. We got an invitation for someone. Want to go upstairs and reply once you finished eating? And I have to say, that curry the chief is so proud of smells absolutely delicious. I should take the plate upstairs with me. Do I get bonus points for feeding Morgana?
Well then.
I hear good things about that Sunday TV shopping show. Want to check it out sometime? I don't have a TV. Can I buy a TV? This is still not confirmed. So Kamoshida's had a change of heart now, huh? I don't really care what happens to him, but I totally have a bad taste in my mouth if he wound up dead or something. Hey, don't say stuff like that. We didn't kill his shadow, so he should be fine, right? Should be. Never thought I'd end up worrying about a bastard like that. Feels kind of weird, to be honest. It's fine. I'm sure we'll find something out when tomorrow rolls around. Right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. The TV shopping show is in the cafe. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go check that out then. Can't do anything here, right? I still can't clean this stuff. It drives me crazy.
Oh.
Do you feel like cleaning up now? Yes. Wait, does that take up a chunk of the day?
Oh.
The plant is alive. We can decorate with it. Hey, the room is slightly cleaner now. Even a dreary room can be brightened up with a little green foliage. Let's take good care of this plant so it won't dry up and wither away.
Okay.
This is a good opportunity. The bookshelves over there are looking a bit messy. Let's clean up everything while we're at it. Okay.
That's incredible.
I'm all for this. Politics, law, and philosophy. These all sound like some pretty difficult books. I mean, I guess. Maybe you'd be able to read this one. Oh, he was dissing me for being stupid. Okay. I got a Yancha Wanderer. I'd rather read a philosophy book than a Yancha Wanderer, whatever that is. I wonder why this is mixed in with all those difficult books. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter.
Well then.
This room feels a little bit more comfortable now. Now you can change up this room however you like. Aren't you tired? Alright, let's take a break. Damn, yeah, the room looks so much better. It was really bugging me a lot that I couldn't clean this and that he refused to let me clean. I'm glad the subway was repaired so quickly. It's been one bizarre incident after another this year. Our country's going to hell. Aw, that's cute. Japan's just like us. Aren't there any honest politicians out there? Just like us. How can I have hope in a country like this? It's good to know that no matter where you are in the world, no matter what your population is, we all hate our politicians. I went to see Shio today, and I told her we settled things with Kamoshida. She still hasn't regained consciousness, but I had to go and make amends. What do you mean? You didn't do anything wrong, eh? Right, Stan? It's not your fault, Aunt. But I wasn't there when she needed help. I'm a failure as her friend. Yeah, that's brutal. Friend suicide attempt make you feel like shit. I have to do all I can now to make up for that starting now. Otherwise, I don't think I'll be able to move on. Man, I didn't know you were so passionate. Totally didn't notice that back in middle school. Man, I bet this guy had the biggest crush on her. I think it's because of you guys. I'm a little embarrassed though. Anyway, Ryuji, Stan, I hope you can keep helping with each other out from now on too.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is starting today. You want to check out the TV? Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Wait and see what happens. Don't plan on getting impatient. Yes. To the TV! Hi everyone, it's time to do some shopping. Here's what we got for you today.
Whoa.
So this is the shopping channel everyone's been talking about. Using the home shopping program. This game has so much random weird shit in it. Items brought from here can be delivered to your door on a later date. Program airs on Sunday. Wait, what else was I supposed to do on Sunday? There was something on either Saturday or Sunday. I think it was the shake place, right? The smooth juice bar. There you go. Not the shakes, the juice place. I think that was on Sunday. And someone in the other stream told me to do that for sure, as much as I could every Sunday. Items you can be obtained exclusively through this program, so be sure to tune into it often. It's a party in a can, a 4-pack of them. Since it's spring, how about getting these for a picnic? What? This is a limited item. One and only day it'll be available. It can be yours for an incredibly low price of 2,000 yen, pretty much. Phones are ringing off the hook. Once we're sold out, that's it. Don't miss out on this deal. A party in a can, 4-pack. That's just... Okay, so they're like 500 each. Thinking of buying them? What is this? Oh, whoa! I have a lot of money all of a sudden. I mean, fuck it, let's do it. Like, I wasn't gonna do it, but it's one time only, guys. I gotta do it. Bam, just like that. And I assume they just sell one thing a day, huh? On a Sunday. Okay. Please tell me I can still make it to the juice bar in time. Try to get you your order as quickly as possible. Goodbye for now. We'll see you again next time with another fabulous product. Goodbye for now. All we have to do is just wait for it to arrive. Okay. We'll talk and we'll head to the juice bar. Are you living an honest life? Just love me. Just believe in me.
Focus.
Alright. Can I fast travel? Wait, no. Map? Can I not fast travel from the... I'm so confused on how the fast travel works. Confirm? Wait, no.
I've got a good idea.
Good idea. Bring that chair. The one in the corner. Please don't tell me I just messed up and I can't... I don't know how time works in this game yet. So I'm afraid of doing one little thing will make it progress to the next day and I'll be like, you're tired and you can't leave now. You can reach that beam on the ceiling if you stand on this chair, right? I should be able to. Alright, let's train your body using that ceiling beam. You're not doing anything right now. There's no harm in training. I'm gonna whip you into shape, so you better be prepared. No, I want to go to the juice bar. Okay. Let's see if I can even go outside.
Hey.
No, did I miss a Sunday? I don't know how big of a deal that is, but that sucks. Is that why it wasn't letting me fast travel? That sucks. Okay. Okay. Just a little sad. I'll have to wait till next week. It wasn't the best timing, I guess.
Oh, you want to do
some
it?
training? Training in your room will cause time to pass while raise your max HP. That's awesome. The more you train, the greater the effect will be. Check your schedule and use your time wisely.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's get yoked.
Yes.
Cue the Rocky training montage music. Without further ado, let's begin your training.
Okay.
Come on, man. That's one. You can do this. Clear your mind and focus on your center. Oh, okay. Next time, I'm doing pull-ups. I'm gonna tell myself to focus on my center. See if that helps.
Hey.
You alright? You haven't built up much muscle, so don't push yourself.
Nice going.
Gain some strength. Bling.
Alright.
Max HP increase.
Well then.
That's not bad. 5. I mean, if I do this every time. Sleepy time. Oh, I really wish I had this day. I wish I pushed it back a day for when I cleared the palace. Because I feel like I could have got so much done on a Sunday. Oh well. Should give you the option to be able to ditch school.
Hey!
We're able to grab our seat for ourselves. And you have a book you haven't finished yet. This is nice. Why don't you read that book until we get there? Reading will cause time to pass. Finally, I've been wondering when I could read. Finishing a book will grant a variety of benefits. As you read, a bookmark icon will be filled. A book is finished after all icons are filled. Some books can be difficult and require knowledge. Okay. Sweet, and I bought this book earlier. Does that mean I won't be able to do it? Because there's 2 little things on it? Let's try to read it. Oh, cool. We can read it. Sweet. Not too difficult. The secret to decluttering is a pure and serene heart. Is this book really about cleaning, or is it about training you to become a monk? One and the same, my friend. One and the same.
Hey, hey!
Didn't realize how long you've been reading. How far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. I say so too. I can't read on trains. I'm too sleepy. I just want to sleep. I guess I can, but not for long. I skipped breakfast, so now I'm hungry. Have you ever tried the nostalgic steak at the diner in Shibuya? Yeah, it's good. It kind of makes me think of my childhood. I get this warm feeling inside whenever I eat it. It Reminds me of my mom. Okay. If comfort had taste, that'd be it. Just think about it making me hungrier. Yeah.
Oh.
Anytime they talk about food in great detail, I get hungry too. What does that chief's curry taste like? It's good.
Whoa.
I can always smell a faint hint off you. When I'm human again, I'm gonna eat so much of that curry. I'll decide which is better, the curry or the nostalgic steak. Alright, Monday. Class time.
Jeez.
I was reading the essays you turned in the other day, and everyone's writing is so sloppy. I could care less indicates that you still have some cares left to give. It's I couldn't care less. Also used to be a little pet peeve of mine until I learned to not give a fuck, by the way. I've seen this a lot these days where people are using a phrase different from its real meaning. One word I often hear misused is the Japanese kakushinen. Used now to mean a crime done in cold blood. Like the word literally. The real meaning of kakushinen is pretty much the opposite of how it's
How
used.
about
Do you know what it
you?
is? Oh shit, quiz time. The true meaning, this seems tough. I'll help you out so you don't. Let's think this through. What's the common usage of kakushinen again regarding the action you take? Wait, what? What is the common usage of kakushinen again regarding the action you take? Didn't they say killing in cold blood? The word, a crime done in cold blood. That's what it's used as now. The true meaning. What? I don't think I get this at all. So, I'm 1 for 2 with questions. I got the second thing wrong that they asked me. So I'm wondering, is it worth looking up online and then getting it right? Because I might just do that right now. I might just look it up on my phone. Because I don't want to lose a point. I'll be honest, is that bad? My answer here would be knowing your actions are wrong, but I don't know if that's right. Let's see, Kakushinen Persona 5 answer. Oh, was I right? Here it says, answer is knowing your actions are wrong. That's what I said, right? When people say something like Kakushinen, they usually mean culprit did it knowing it was wrong. So the real Kakushinen is the opposite, right? So the opposite means acting without conviction, I assume is the answer. Let's look this up before I get this wrong. Come on, website. Tell me the answer. So the answer is conviction, and you're right? Conviction, and you're right. I thought I said the opposite. Okay. So, conviction that you're right.
Exactly.
She clapped. Hell yeah. Kakushinen is when someone takes an action believing that it's right. So, if somebody raised their hand against another in Kakushinen, they thought it was right to do so. What? He's pretty smart. The murmuring, I love it. Bring it on. Might not be too bad.
Nice going.
You're on a roll today. Am I? Yeah. Point up. All right. Stan's knowledge has improved. So smart. Using the internet like that. I can't imagine what it's like being in school now with fucking smartphones. How do kids do high school now? You have a smartphone. I feel like everything's right there. I know you're not supposed to have it out, but it's such an easy way to get through that, right?
I see.
Taking action with a conviction that what you're doing is right, huh? I think that applies to us too.
Have you seen Kamoshida?
Oh yeah!
Really think he changed?
I haven't even thought about him, and we're back in school. I hope so.
Well, yeah.
Oh, perfect timing.
Come on, lady.
Study hall will be held instead of PE today. I'm letting you know just in case you haven't heard.
Yeah?
Mr. Kamoshida has taken the day off.
He has he?
He ain't here?
Nay, he's not.
Don't tell anyone that you heard this from me. But we received word that Mr. Kamoshida is placing himself under suspension.
Damn.
Such an important time before the tournament, too. Principal Kobayakawa went to talk to him about it, but he supposedly wasn't making any sense.
I would love to hear what he said.
Wait, a suspension?
Not so loud! The talks about your expulsions may be put on hold, too. I don't know too much about it, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've relayed what's going on to you.
She's quite the gossip. She didn't have to do any of that. She didn't have to say anything. Yeah, I get gossip vibes from her. Alright, Teach, thanks.
At least it sounds different from a mental shutdown.
Yeah, he's not dead. That's good.
I guess all we can do is wait.
We did it.
Well then.
We did all we can, now we wait. Of course, waiting is boring. We should use our time more wisely. Is there anything we should do? I wonder if this game has made Japanese kids just like way better at time efficiency. Like if you were growing up playing this kind of game versus, I don't know, whatever the US equivalent is, probably a lot better time management. Man, all this waiting's got me so antsy. We should go to on a trip or something. What do you think? Sorry, I'm gonna have to pass. What, you busy? Yeah, I'll be visiting Shio in the hospital. Yeah, can't do much to help her, but it'd be nice to at least see her face. Gotcha. I hope she wakes up soon. I wish there was a way to go with her. I'm sure she'll be okay. Okay, go cheer her up. Yeah, thanks. I'm totally down to go somewhere once things calm down, though. Sounds like Morgana's so disappointed. Sounds like we won't be able to see Lady An after school for a while. How unfortunate. Alright, to the station. I feel like I have no purpose in life anymore now that this giant dilemma of mine has been solved. What now? Oh, about the accent. What is there to do here? Oh, red person? Nothing here.
Welcome.
Danish for 30. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe everything does cost about the same. Yon Germain Bakery. Oh, this is for travel brochures? Give me the cherry blossoms. Can I travel in this game? Can I take a vacation? Just be like, hey, I'm too stressed. Where'd you go? Can I go to work right now? I got a job somewhere. I don't remember where I got a job. I think it was like a flower shop, right? Let's just go there and see if we can work, if that's even an option. Wait, is this it? Did I go to the right place? Do I work here? I don't think I do. I think there was a flower shop somewhere else. And it's not here. Okay, let's get out of here. Wait, but first, I haven't been here yet. Check what the arcade is. You can now quick travel to the arcade. Cool. There's vending machines here? SP item. What? What? So maybe this was good to go here. Cure sleep. Okay, well, let's get this. Is there only one? Okay, sure. blended with placenta? Y'all know what that is, right? I don't have to explain why that sounds gross as hell, right? Water blended with placenta. Examine arcade machine. Samurai and a ninja are fighting it out. The bloody splatters are pretty cool. Can I play it? Can I not do anything in here? Is it just a vending machine? Okay. I guess I can't do anything. That's really weird. Big Bang Burger, baby. What about the gym? Looks like this is the gym. That's not the gym. There. That's how we get to the gym. Let's get ripped. Absolutely ripped, guys. Going to the sports gym, huh? But to go so far to pay money to do it, why not just do it in your room? It's more economical. Okay. I mean, yeah. I wasn't just gonna check it out. What's this? Is this? No, I was already in the arcade. There was nothing there. Lame. Okay. This place is worthless then, it seems. Where's that little area? Underground walkway? Underground mall. Mall. There. I think that's where I work. Can't be sure. Not sure where anything is right now, but this is my. I can remember where I work. Flower shop. Do I get a discount for my own flowers now if I work here?
What would you like?
No, I don't want to buy a present. I want to buy something for my room. Pricey plant nutrient. Should I just buy this? I feel like I'm gonna need a plant at some point. Let's just get it. We're rich. I'm gonna burn through all this money so quick. Decorative mini cactus you can put on a desk, maybe a nice gift. We're going crazy. We'll see if we can actually use this in our room. There's a way to just go to work. I guess I didn't get hired at the. Did they not hire me at the flower shop because I wasn't adequate enough for whatever reason? Wasn't charming or something? Was it a general store that I got hired at? Sure as hell wasn't any of these places. Souvenir shop. Is this? No, this is a supermarket. Okay. Well, I can't really. Turn back, yeah. I don't really know where I got hired, and I don't know where to go to work. Maybe there's something. Focus. The general store, if that is actually where I got hired, is back here though. Damn. Okay, I gotta go back. Are you the general store? You're the convenience store. Do I work here? Welcome, we have a huge sale on all hot food items. That reminds me, don't you work here part-time? I do work here part-time. Working at a convenience store will cause time to pass, but you'll receive money for your time. So what are you gonna do? I'll go to work. Okay. Oh, you're the one who applied for the part-time job. I'll call the manager, please wait. I'm here to work. You have to accommodate me, please.
No.
Oh no, that uniform. Oh. So you're Stan. You applied for the job, right? We'll be asking you to work the cash register. Please watch your coworkers to learn the ropes. Okay. Thank you very much. Alright, I expect you to do your best. Alright, you get paid more for days you work especially hard. Are there mini games involved, or is it just like randomly when I work hard or not? You'll get paid less if you cause any trouble.
I'm counting on you.
Good luck. Or do I have to interact with customers?
Wow.
Wow, she's good. Just look at that service. Did I just bring my cat to work? A lot of customers today. I'm Nanami Shibuya. I guess I'm your senpai. Out of watching me give you an idea what to do? Perfectly. I
Good
expect
work.
great things of you. Thanks for your hard work. Good work, very nice. You seem pretty busy today.
Wanna head back?
Almost done. Let's get your pay and go home. 2,800. All right. Well, there's that cactus money. I basically just work for a cactus. Are you reading? Aw, they don't let me read.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, sir, and I was working. Are you impressed? Heard anything about stuff happening in Kamoshida? What's wrong? I guess I probably just asked you this at school. Did something happen? I don't know, I just feel kind of anxious. Keep thinking about how even with all you did, you might still end up getting expelled. We might. My mom's totally gonna suffer if that happens. Plus, if you couldn't even help An or Suzui, we have to believe. Sorry, I guess that's not really the time to be getting all down in the dumps. Anyway, I'm feeling a little better now that I talked to you about this. Thanks, man. Oh, and don't tell An I was doubting this, okay? She won't have anyone to rely on for getting all worried about this shit. Well, see ya. So, getting used to the city? A little. I see. You're the only one here at night, so I'm gonna bother setting a curfew or anything like that. So as long as you're taking school seriously, I don't mind you stroll the streets at night. Yes. You can now explore Youngin Yaya at night.
You got that?
But only around these parts. Got it? Ah. Okay. Okay. Hey, a package came in for you. Can't imagine what you bought. Let's see what's inside. I already know what it is. It's a thing I just bought. A party in a can ×4. Must be what you ordered on TV. Man, this is some exciting stuff. Now I wonder, where am I supposed to go next? So I kind of want to... Can I study? No, wait. You want to talk? No work, no food. Ever heard that idiom? If you're up for it, why don't you learn how to work here? I feel like my bond with Sachio will go stronger soon. What are you going to do? Will you help the chief out? Yeah. Let's do it.
Huh.
You got anything else to do? It's the evening. I don't think I could leave, right? Put your stuff down and come back here. It's about time one of the regulars arrives. She's a talkative one. I might have to serve another customer. Sir, I've already worked twice today. I don't know how I feel about this. Since you're gonna be working in my store, I'll need to hammer the basics. You know what I'm gonna be talking about, right? Ooh, is it hitting on girls or making coffee? It better be making coffee. Glad to see you at least understand that much. I mean, with you it's kind of hard to tell. I feel like both answers are fine. Store's not the busiest around, but I'm particular about who make coffee here. And I'll kick you out, no questions asked, if you serve a bad cup. You got that? Let me tell you, So-chan definitely does the things right with his coffee. It goes so well with a special curry. I can't help but order a set meal every time. Curry and coffee that is not a good combo. Does anyone actually do that? What can I say? Each of my regulars gets an experience personally tailored to them. Can you tell me the key to the wonderful flavors, So-chan? I'd love to make it at home sometime. Ha! Yeah. I'd like to make what you make here, but for free at home. No. Trade secret. You'd be free to try and guess based on the taste, though. Cheapskate. Keeping secrets from me even though you know your food's already stolen my heart. How about a nice dessert then? It's only 300 yen. When you run a shop, you get all sorts of customers. Knowing their personalities is absolutely vital. That's what being in the food service is all about. I've worked in food service for a long time. I know all about this shit. You. Oh there, it's been quite a while, Sakura-san. I heard you. Cheerful middle-aged man. Doesn't call it cheerful. I heard you open up a shop here. So here I am. It wouldn't have to hurt to mention it to me, though. Got a real nice location here. Right by the station and everything. Your order? No small talk? That's cold. Who is this guy? Ah, but the smell sure brings back memories. You're still making that curry, huh? I guess you haven't gotten over her yet. Your order, sir. Did he steal his girl or something? So pushy. I just stopped in to say hi today, but I'll be back again soon. Bye. Wow, just come in to be a dick like that. I don't know where you caught wind of this place. Ooh, that guy seems suspicious. Hey, I guess you might have an eye for some things after all. Anyways, if you have time for questions, you have time to be learning bean types. No, I hate coffee stuff. I don't drink coffee. I don't know anything about beans. It can be of any use to me. You can pick up on the ABCs. Besides, ladies love a guy who knows his coffee. It isn't such a bad deal for you. I want the ladies to love me. Yeah, bonding, baby. If only you were this obedient all the time. Just a couple horn dogs bonding. Either way, I'm gonna teach you right. That way, it'll be sit back and relax while at work. I feel like my bond with such years growing deeper. So. Wake up. Coffee Basics allows you to make coffee, which slightly restores SP to 1. Oh, hell yes! SP! Hierophant Confidant has increased in rank too. Okay. You can brew coffee at the counter telephone. But will that take half a day? Unable to brew coffee during the day, you will be unable to brew coffee during the day and after school when the cafe is open. Try brewing at night when the coffee gear is free. Okay. That's the most convenient. Is it time? Alright, let's start closing up. No slacking up. Hey, isn't that lady still eating there? After learning about customer service from Tajiro, I feel like my kindness has improved. Cool. Alright. Inoffensive. So kind. Tuesday. I'm still looking back at that Sunday. Thinking of all the missed opportunities. Hey, crowded as ever today, huh? How you doing, on? How do you like be packing sardines city style? I bet you've had enough. I don't mean to joke around, I just don't know what to do. I get anxious unless I'm doing something, yet here I am suddenly with nothing to do. It's so awful waiting for the results, isn't it? It's so worrying. I'm sure things are gonna be okay. Alright, all we can do is believe and wait. Thanks, I feel better after talking. I wonder if they're gonna give me the results on the day I was supposed to be expelled. Just because the game has to do something then, right? This song always lulls me into like a really chill atmosphere.
Really?
I hear he's getting expelled. No, we're not. Stop spreading rumors, dude. Fuck. Mishima, are you gonna be my friend anytime soon? Never thought I'd end up like this. What does this mean for us? Nothing really there. What about you, ladies? You got the deets? I checked in on the bakery called Yon Germain. I was there. The sandwich I had there was so delicious. Sold only on rainy days. It's called Moist Katsu Bun. Isn't it convenient that Yon Germain is located in Shibuya Station? Wow, I didn't know they had a limited time bread sold only in rainy days. I'll go when it rains. Yeah, if I remember. Is there like some way to remember all this? Like, this is kind of intense. Like so many things that only happen on certain days. Like, alright, I'll try. I will do my best. Kids are such assholes. Yeah, I'm not very good with kids. I wasn't even good with kids or around kids when I was a kid. So I was like, must take up older people. Would it be Kamoshida and all, but I'm still feeling kind of nervous. I guess we just gotta wait and see what happens. Mom asked me to go and grab stuff in the store today. What a pain. Should be free if something big comes up though, just let me know. He has been wanting to hang out with me so badly. I feel like I need to give this to him. Can I ask him to hang out now?
Hey.
No? No, still the same stuff. Okay, well, I'm ready. I'm ready. I actually don't know how to hang out with him. Can I... Confidant? Can I just choose him? No? Okay, well, I don't know how to hang out with him yet. But hopefully he'll text me or he'll call me or something. And no news about Kamoshida yet. This is kind of weird. If he doesn't offer the hangout, he's not available. Yeah, I was hoping that wasn't the case. Hey Dark Q, how are you, man? if you go to the map and look for the blue card. The blue card. Let's see. Try rail map. That thing right there. So if I pick this, yeah, what the blue card means available confidant. Okay. I wish I knew where to go for this though. It's so broad. I guess it doesn't matter because I guess I can try one, and if it's not the other. I do want to go to the clinic. I've been wanting to go to the clinic for a while. Hit square. It'll tell you who wants to hang out. Well, that was actually just luck right there, but thanks. That is actually great advice. How are you, my friend? How's your day going? In spring, one sleeps a sleep that knows no dawn, huh? Yawn. God, I need a nap. Or at least some old-fashioned caffeine in my system. You know, technically, I feel like I have 3 jobs now. I have the coffee shop, I have the general store, and I kind of work for her. So I'm a busy boy. Come to think of it, I might collapse again if I take that medicine. I feel like I need bold guts in order to take that medicine. You shouldn't suggest a clinical trial. So what are you here for today? Aw, man, I can't do a clinical trial yet. Let's head into the examination, baby. Long day, good to see you back at it. Yeah, thanks. I'm really excited to be back at it too.
Okay. Which one?
Sorry that you had a long day. I had a weird day as well.
Why do you have such a serious
But nothing
look
to complain
on your
about.
face?
Except the internet dying in the entire city of Los Angeles for everyone for a couple hours. That was kind of weird. Normally, outages are really localized. I've never heard of just an entire city going dark. RIP to all the streamers who actually get viewers. That must have been really weird. HP. Now that I have a lot of money, should I be buying some of this stuff? It doesn't seem like all that much. 50 HP seems pretty good. I'll buy 2.
Thanks.
Plus, I don't know how to buy a TV yet, so I don't really know what I'm saving money for. I want caffeine so bad. I don't know why I woke up. It's 5 a.m. at 5 a.m. You woke up at 5 a.m.? Oof, I go to bed. I'm a night owl. I go to bed around 4 a.m. So after I finish streaming, I'm still awake for hours. I thought about streaming really late into the night, but I was like, all right, I just didn't think anyone else would be awake. So you want to increase your guts attribute in order to pursue her story? Yeah, I actually really want to pursue her story a lot because I feel like I'll get some really good goodies. Good goodies from her. She kind of saved my ass with an item that I bought last time as well. Let's see, 100 HP. Does anyone even have 100 HP? Not yet, I don't think. Let's buy. Wait, how come this is? Oh, I didn't even see what it read. It's to all allies. That's really good. So I guess I'll get a few of these.
You want that one?
Yeah, let's get this.
There you go.
I don't know how many I'll need.
Take care.
I'm in Spain, so it works for me timing-wise. Oh, really? What part of Spain are you from? More inwards or out by the coast? How do I... Oh, save all groups. No, I just want to leave. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Alright. British, but you live in Barcelona? Wow, yeah. Barcelona's amazing. I've been there when I was there when I was younger. I completely fell in love with it. This is where I fell in love with the flamenco guitar. I was a young kid. I was a young lad. Here we go. That's the exit. It's definitely my favorite part of Spain, but I have never been to Madrid, so I guess I'm kind of biased. Alright, where to next? So, I can exercise in my room, which I don't want to do, because I feel like I can do that before I go to bed. And I work on any other relationships. I guess I could look at the map and press square like you mentioned. Do I have to zoom out to the rail map? Oh, what's a Kemi? Oh, that sucks. All I have is it's a Kemi. And I can't really do anything with her. So, where to go? Oh, I haven't been to this baseball place. What's this? Batting cages? small place like this. Is it like inside? Let's take a look. Batting cages, quick travel. Yes.
I see.
I can't go get a coffee because nowhere's even open. That's just a struggle. Do you usually wake up this early, Belle? We give up prizes based on your score. Take your time and work hard. Using your batting cages will cost time to pass, but you can get prizes based on your performance. Using proficiency will also improve. Oh, so this is basically just come to the batting cages for proficiency. I don't know what I use that for. Is that for making lock picks or something? Hitting all 5 pitches will get you the slugger prize, and if you hit a home run, you'll get a home run prize.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, sounds cool. Sounds like it's worth trying. Yes, I agree. Only one type of machine right now, but I'll add more later if I feel like it. You imagine you go to a business and the guy's like, yeah, this is what I do. We kind of just have one of them, and if I feel like it, there'll be more. I would love that kind of honesty in a business. He must watch the ball carefully. Oh no, I've never done this. What'd I do? Another tutorial. Glad you asked. Adjust the angle of your bat up or down with the left stick to match the ball's expected trajectory. How do I know what the expected trajectory is? When the ball overlaps with its icon, press X button to swing the bat. Try to hit the target for a home run. Okay, so just aim and then hit. Oh, what a whiff.
Hey, hey.
Oh, well, I mean, I hit it.
Oh.
Oh, is that a home run? Are we not going to count that? That's totally a home run. Is this kind of randomized, or is there actually a perfect way to do this?
Nice.
Nice. Or do I have to hit the target? Is that what the home run is? That was pretty good. Work a bit harder. Maybe you can get a slugger prize next time. What do I have to do for a slugger prize? I enjoyed that too much. I'm going to be coming back doing this thing again, I have a feeling, pretty soon.
All right.
That was like the first mini game I've done in this game, I think. You didn't win the home run or slugger prize. Better luck next time. If you're looking for guts, you can read in the library after school, and there might be books you can buy that increase that attribute. I'm usually a night owl too. Did a bike ride yesterday and it wiped me out. Yeah, I have not been super active in the pandemic as much as I wanted to be. I went out and played tennis with my friends and it wrecked me. It was like, we played for like 2 hours and it was like, we did like this intense cardio game where we just had to keep hitting and moving the entire time. And I felt fine until I woke up the next day. And then I felt not so fine. So I was like, no, I'm so out of shape right now. I assume I can only do this one. Oh, let's head home. Yep, there's that answer. I can only do this once a day. Put me on, coach. Put me in. I got this.
You're back.
I am back. Ooh. Are you brewing coffee? I taught you how, so go ahead and give it a try. Well, if you want to help out, I'm fine with that too. What are you going to do? I don't think my bond with Sojiro will deepen just yet. What are you going to do? Will you help the chief out? Yeah, I'm never going to decline this man. He's giving me a roof. Put your stuff down, grab an apron. Don't forget to wash your hands. Is this ever going to become a minigame either, or is it just like, you made coffee, congratulations? Guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. Nailed it. I don't think my bond will deepen just yet. You don't have to tell me that, okay?
Thanks.
I'm still hopeful. So, do you guys think there's a most important attribute to level up? Obviously, I want to be able to talk with the nurse lady. I don't quite remember what I had to get up with her. My toughness, I think. And to get toughness up, I don't think you mentioned that, right? Yeah, you mentioned guts. Okay, so I don't know how to get toughness yet. We had an amazing conversation after I brought up some stuff I read about. We're gonna go somewhere together soon. Well, don't get ahead of yourself because it won't happen. Because it happened to go up. Look, knowledge isn't enough. You need proficiency to adapt on the fly. This is exactly how I talk about girls with my friends. Listen, Eric, knowledge ain't enough. You need proficiency if you really want to get with the ladies. You also need kindness to be accepted and guts to be honest and direct. Plus charm to draw people to you. So you need everything. This is what you should have said. Listen, you need to be the most well-rounded person ever or people won't like you. Quality of your character says a lot about you. It's important to better yourself every day. Really, but it takes so much work. But I'll do it if it means I'll get a girlfriend. I guess I'll start by showering every day. I hear girls prefer a dude who's hygienic. Yeah, but I think showering every day is actually not that great for your skin. So maybe don't overdo it. Your knowledge, charm, proficiency, kindness, and guts will come in handy throughout the game. Be sure not to neglect them. That's just what we're talking about right now. You can train these stats throughout various activities in the city, reading books, and more. Look around and see what you can find. Okay.
Hey!
This applies to you too. It's a waste of time. No, of course.
Yeah!
You get it. That's a good attitude to have. Early on, the most important things to level up are guts, smarts, and charm. Okay.
I just remembered.
Oh, school. I guess it technically counts as exercise, but I was biking to the Weed Cafe, still 7 kilometers. You know what? If you need motivation to get there, Belle, if you know, like if you gotta tell yourself that, and it gets you there, then it's all for a good cause, right? I miss biking. Ever since I moved to Los Angeles, I didn't bring my bike with me because I'm not gonna bring a bike with me on the plane. It would have been too expensive. So I haven't had a bike for several years now, and I really miss it. And it sucks. We have a beach out here, and all sorts of places that riding bike would be a lot of fun, but keep pushing it back. Like, I'll get a bike next year. I'll get one next year. Yeah, man, 7 kilometers ain't nothing. Or ain't nothing to pretend is nothing. I can't speak, but I think you know, you get what I mean, right? It's something. That's what I meant. 7 kilometers is something. Most people do 0. There's been a lot of dire news lately with the train accident and the volleyball team accident. People are theorizing that it's these sudden psychotic breakdowns, but the cause is still unknown. Well, unexplained occurrences like these are commonplace in the world of math.
You!
It's true. For instance, Stan-san, please look at this. No, please don't make me do math. How many colors does it take to paint every region without... Oh no, wait. How many colors does it take to paint every region without any 2 adjacent ones being the same color? I guess right? I'll be honest, this was just a guess for me.
This is it.
So I don't feel very smart about this.
Correct.
For getting this one correct. I suppose the 4-color theorem is a common sense. There we go. As you can see. I'm not even kidding. If I was playing this game off stream, there would be a chance that I would print it out and actually color it in myself. There's a chance. I'm not sure, but I think that's what I would have done. As you can see, any flat image, a map of the world, or anything can be painted using only 4 colors. Really? The more you learn. Today I learned. Many people have realized this principle based on experience since ancient times. However, it's difficult to prove, and it was an unsolved problem for a long time. Wow, really? Seems kind of smart, doesn't he? That's right,
Nice
brown hair student.
going.
Brown hair student was giving me shit earlier, so I'm glad we're winning him over. No, it wasn't. It was black haired student. That's my nemesis in this classroom. That's right, black hair student. I'm watching you. Use the network button. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, I did not know that earlier. And someone's like, you could have just done that. I got an answer wrong. I was really bummed out. Couldn't sleep. Crack, yes, I'll show you. Educational. Yeah, this was educational. I wonder... You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I'll figure it out myself. It's really smart to be able to answer a question like that. So smart. Okay, so of the 5 characteristics I can get, I guess this one I could keep doing knowledge I could keep working on in class.
Alright.
Because this is the 4th they've asked me. I'm 3 for 4 right now. I hope the psychotic breakdowns don't just end up as another unsolved mystery. Do you like how she transitioned to everything in class right now? She was talking about, she's like, hey, just, you know, crazy shit's been happening in this town. There's all these things with the trains, the volleyball team's going through all this. By the way, Stan, I have a question for you. Can you solve this mathematical equation? By the way, back to the crazy shit. Smooth, but not really. My heart hurts just thinking about the economic losses this string of incidents have caused. The world's full of dangers, huh? I guess even the world outside school is no good either. Yeah, the world... School... It really sucks that you can't appreciate school for what it is when you're in school. You imagine if we all knew what we knew about high school and college now, and we were able to go back. I fantasize about that all the time. I fantasize about going back to high school all over again. Of course, waiting is pretty boring. I wonder what Ryuji and the rest are up to. Yes, can I hang out with him? But first, let's talk to our homeboy here who never has anything to say, but I'm gonna keep talking. Let's go, Mishima. Never thought I'd end up like this. Kamoshida hasn't come to school lately. What does this mean for us? Okay, so he still doesn't have anything to say. What is this? I saw a bag. Can I interact with it? Convenience store bag? So many snacks in here. Is someone gonna have a party? And why aren't we invited? Should we have a big party too if we complete our mission? Yeah. Alright, let's, wait, no, that's not how you... This is how you... What you up to? If I went back to high school now, I would be the worst student ever. Yeah, me too. Going back to college, I wouldn't do again because to me, I really regret going to college. That was a big mistake. There was years of my life chasing dreams that I wasn't chasing dreams. I rather was going down the safe route in life, and I really regret that because I only found out later that I should be doing the thing that I really wanted to be doing and not going to college. What are you doing right now? Just having to wait. It just doesn't jive with me. I'm still hanging out in the hallway. Let me know if something comes up. Seems Ryuji hasn't gone home. Want to hang out with him for a bit. Yes. I've said no to him so many times, and I've regretted every time. Because I thought I could hang out with him later, but I wasn't able to. Hey, buddy.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Kamoshida and all, but I'm still feeling kind of nervous. I guess just gotta wait and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna do some training today. You wanna come with? Let's go, bro. Let's hit that gym, or the track. Better working out with a partner, I feel you. Working out with someone is great. Yeah, we're gonna hang out with him.
Wanna get going?
Awesome, man. Get changed and meet me behind the gym. Well, I'm gonna go take a walk while you're busy with him. Let me know when you're ready to leave. I am. I'm ready to leave. I feel like I've already confirmed this place. Oh, from here. Damn it. I want to move better, but I just can't. I was training for nationals back in the day, but now I totally suck balls. What the hell do you think you're doing? Ooh. The old squad. Nakawaka? Takeshi? I'm totally butchering a lot of these Japanese names. But I love Japanese names. They're so satisfying to say. Running, huh? I saw you from the window. What? You gonna try to come crawling back to the track team? Huh? Hell no. Sure. Speaking of which, what was your secret training spot, wasn't it? Well, it's our spot now. You know us, the former track team. Well, we don't even have a locker room anymore thanks to someone I know. Jeez, what really happened? Should I invite him to train? I don't think he wants them to be here. Oh, I feel like this is a test. What do I say? I would sarcastically ask them to train with us, but I don't think it's meant sarcastically. So I'll just say it's let's not fight. Whoa, folks. Let's break it up. We ain't fighting. Yeah, this isn't anything like a fight. Not even close. Hold on. Aren't you that transfer student? You're really gonna hang out with this loser? Well, I'm a loser too, guys. You better watch out. He'll hit you the second he gets pissed off. I heard his dad was the same way. Like father, like son, right? Now that's some scary shit. That don't got anything to do with this. Should I shut them up? I'll shut them up. Let's go. What? Hey, quit it. Guess you two are pretty similar after all. Damn it, was that the wrong thing to do? Look back. I don't need to hear your excuses. Everyone was going through the same bullshit with Kamoshida. The beatings, the impossible exercises, but we put up all of it for the track team. But no, you had to go and fuck all of that up. Man, I was so... Oh, wow, they actually said fuck. They've always been skirting around it. Man, I was stupid for ever thinking you were my teammate. That's all I have to say to you. I'm out of here. Damn, these guys don't forgive. I nearly smacked them when he was talking about my dad. I haven't changed at all. But you know, you actually helped me calm down a little. I'm glad you're here with me. I mean, I don't think I did. I tried to instigate a fight with him, guys. Thanks, man. Yeah, I feel like my bond with you, Yuji's growing stronger. Lecherio. Chance to perform a... Oh, that's the next ability.
All right.
Oh, we did learn it. Cool. Let's call it a day. Why don't you kick his ass? What? The hell's your problem? Now they're just arguing with each other. I should stay out of it.
See ya.
Nice training with you. Alright, what is there to do now?
Ah, you're back.
Make some coffee? I don't mind if you use the coffee maker, just clean it up after you're done. Man, I'm not a monster. Are you brewing coffee? I taught you how. So go ahead and give it a try. Let's keep helping him out, I guess.
All right then.
Put your stuff down, grab an apron, don't forget to wash your hands. You have to tell me that. Extremely precise. I just did as he told me. Yes.
Thanks.
You're welcome. See, I don't get when that happens sometimes. It's the next day. I always think I'm gonna get a chance to go upstairs. But I guess not. I guess if you do something that late, it just automatically spits you out to the next day, huh? What up? He had a change of heart, for real, didn't he? It's kind of hard to believe right now. I'm gonna cry if we still get expelled after all this. You and me both. After all that, let's believe and wait.
Whoa!
You're so calm, man. Aren't you worried at all? Oh yeah, you free today? You got nothing to do. Come see me after school. It's not like I got something to say, but I find talking helps calms the nerves. I wish there was a three-way hangout that I could do with him and On. Because they're my only friends right now, but I feel like I'm giving Ryugi all the love.
Really?
I also talk to this guy every day and nothing comes of it. Never thought I'd end up like this. Yeah, always the same old story with him. Okay. Let's see, what are other people doing during this time? Went to the palace and calling cards, sold a treasure. Okay, I did all of that. Went batting, got a job, did all of that. Time with Takemi. Is Takemi on? No, wait, Takemi is the nurse. Okay. So I can't do anything else with Takemi. Did you finish the first palace? I did. Yeah, I did that at the very start of the stream. The only thing I had left was to go in and defeat the boss. So he's down. So I don't really know what to do right now. This is the first time I've been able to just do anything I want. And I thought I was overwhelmed before with options, but at least then I had that overhanging, mission that I had to do, where like, you're screwed if you don't do this kind of thing. But now I can just do anything, and I've done all these things that other people have done. So I guess I just need to keep working on my relationships or working on my abilities. So, where to go? I don't think I've been in the library yet. Yep, this was my first time. You've never played Persona 5? Really? Are you enjoying... Is this a... Have you played anything like this, Joe? It's my job to explain the rules of a library, so first-time visitors. So, you can borrow books from the library. Furthermore, if the desk is available, you can read or study here. Studying in the library will have a different effect than studying elsewhere. Choose where you want to study depending on the situation. Okay. Only allowed to borrow one book at a time. Once you finish, please be sure to return. Got it? That badge. Are you a second year? Why, yes I am. Could you be the transfer student I keep hearing about? You gonna say that to my face like that? Listen, you the problem kid? Yup, I knew it. I don't mean to be rude, but maybe you shouldn't come here? You're scaring the other students? Lady, are you serious? Is this for real? Breaking my heart, lady. Should I have lied and said I wasn't him? No, I didn't mean that you couldn't use the library, but you're not welcome anywhere you go. I guess there's nothing we can do about that. Dude, lady. Dude, lady. Lady, come on. This is the library. That sucks. I don't know if Big Bang is open yet. I think that comes later. I would kill for a Big Bang burger right now. I saw Big Bang burger. I haven't been inside yet. No two playthroughs are the same since there's so many options. No, show some guts. Damn.
What is it?
Should have said no. Kamoshida-sensei locks himself away after the prank with the Phantom Thieves, and on top of that, we have midterms coming up. Oh no, midterms. I wonder what those are like in this game. Am I actually gonna have to answer a ton of questions or something? I wonder how next semester is gonna go. Could you please not bother me? I'm quite busy right now. Alright. Anyone else here? Anything else here? No? I guess we could try to borrow a book. Can I just approach the bookshelf? I don't think many people will check these books out. They're all covered in a thick layer of dust. Okay, well, where can I go to get a book? Our student council president's here? She's reading those huge complex books to study for college exams. Interesting. She borrowed a sci-fi book the other day. Maybe we have something in common. I'm sure, but she'd never talk to people like us. She's too driven and serious. That's why she's always getting top grades. I can see why the principal puts so much hope in her. I don't get it. Can I not get any of these books? That sucks. Ghost study to hell with her? Yes. I play tons of turn-based RPGs, notably FF2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-2. Haven't played the Persona series before. Found you on YouTube with your remake series. We had a chat on Twitter yesterday. Joe! Okay, I didn't know your Twitter name. I didn't know that was you, rather, from Twitter. How are you, Joe? Wander around. Alright. Well, can I just sit down and not care? Back corner is where you study? Okay, I'll do that. Which back corner? This back corner? Or the back corner? Yeah, Joe, this is different from Final Fantasy VII as much as it could possibly be. They're both RPGs in name, I guess. This almost feels more of like a life simulator and RPG together. When you study in the library, time will pass. You will improve your knowledge. If you manage to focus despite the noise, you'll gain some guts. If you're distracted, you will still gain knowledge. Okay, so I have to avoid distractions. You sure you're gonna be okay studying here? Yeah, let's do it. Libraries are usually quiet, right? What's going on? Is that guy really gonna sit down and study? Maybe he's more of a serious student than he looks. Am I supposed to be doing anything, or just don't stare at him? If your eyes meet, that guy's gonna kill you? Damn, that's a hell of a reputation to have in high school.
That's incredible.
I'm impressed that you're able to keep calm in a place like this. Yeah, no, I suck at libraries. Yes, our guts are up.
All right.
Can I please go talk to the nurse lady? You seem that you're really focused on your studies. Hell yeah, and our knowledge went up.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Cool. Call it quits for today. Been busy studying away. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Damn, I can't go see the lady. Wait, maybe I can, because he said I could leave at night now. But I don't know if he meant brewing coffee. Yeah, let's do that again. But I don't know if he means I can go see the nurse or the doctor. Are you gonna help him out? Yeah, let's do it. Let's make some coffee, sir. Don't forget to wash your hands every time. So Jiro's guidance is extremely precise. You need rank 2. You'll need a few more points to do that. Okay. So I'm gonna make it my goal to study every day then, because if I could keep getting my guts up every time, I'll be able to do whatever it is with her. I'm not wasting my time, right? I feel like she's a pretty important character to strengthen my bond with. But then again, I only know 3 people that will talk to me right now, so I guess she seems more important because I just don't know that many.
Thanks.
She's available during the day, office hours. Okay, that makes sense. Also, I'm not planning on working anytime because I just had my first day of work earlier, I think a couple days ago, and I only got paid like about 3,000 yen or something like that. I don't really think I need the money that desperately. Got a message.
Okay.
All we can do now is sit and wait. Yeah, okay, got it. Let's read that. Do I not have school today? On a Friday? Why am I not there? You got plans today? I still can't just sit around and do nothing. I'm at the arcade in Shibuya. Let me know if anything comes up. I went to the arcade earlier and I could not do anything at the arcade except buy something at the vending machine. Yeah, let's go hang out. She sells more things and cheaper. There's 2 other characters that'll need rank 3 and rank 4 guts. Okay. Thank you for being my encyclopedia, Daraku. I appreciate it, man. We beat Kamoshida and all. I'm still feeling kind of nervous. I guess just gotta wait and see what happens.
Hey.
What up? Thinking about training a bit? We're gonna get rusty if we don't keep ourselves active. Are we gonna train here at the arcade or are we gonna play games? Come on, man. Don't fool me like that. If you like, become closer. Awesome. Yes, let's hang out.
Wanna get going?
Okay, go get changed. I would be so disappointed if a friend told me that he wanted to hang out and he's like, yeah, just meet me at the arcade. We'll hang out there. Show up at the arcade and he's like, okay, you ready to exercise? Did you bring your workout clothes? I'd be like, come on, man. Pretty fulfilling workout. Good.
See ya!
I don't know how many more characters and friends we're gonna meet, but the balance seems like it's gonna get really difficult to balance a bunch of friends in that case. Train stop. Was that another one of those psychotic breakdowns? Another minister has resigned. What is going on? How stupid do you have to be to commit adultery? Oh, you guys. They must be nuts swinging that knife around on a train. I like to imagine that all these crimes actually happened together. Like he was committing adultery while swinging a knife around on a train. There are too many crazy people. We're all the same people at. Shit.
Ah, you're back.
She sells more things and cheaper. 2 other characters you need 3 and 4 for. I'm 1 as low palace ahead as my playthrough, so it's all fresh in my memory. Okay. Background Palace. Got it. Oh, really? These palaces, they're kind of crazy. Are you living? I was expecting little dungeons that you just complete in an hour or 2. Man, was I wrong. So he doesn't want to do anything with me. And this is a Friday. Can I go outside or is it too late?
Hey.
No one has to lock the door. Just make sure you're not out there for too long, all right? Can I go play baseball right now? I assume no. Thought we were gonna get to explore at night, but we have to stick around here. Shoot, I wish we could go check out the nightlife in Shibuya or something. Same. Shibuya, the city that never sleeps. I wonder what that's like. Let's check really quick, even though I'm 99% sure the answer is we can't do anything. You're closed, right? Nope. Of course. Everything here is gonna be closed. Except maybe some vending machines. So there's really no point in leaving. It seems like it at least. Maybe we could exercise in our room and just go to bed. Let's see what happens if I assume I don't have to watch TV because it's not Sunday. Where's the coffee machine? Different types of coffee beans. There's more coffee than I expected. Wait, where's the coffee? coffee site.
Wow!
You can practice. Practice what? Brewing coffee or exercising? Brewing coffee will cause time to pass, but I'll make a special coffee that restores SP. This may produce... Yes, I really, really want to make this coffee. Yes, make some coffee. You know how to brew coffee. Help yourself to the beans on the shelves. I'll show you how each kind of bean is a different flavor. Heading out to buy some cigarettes. This man's trusting me with his store, huh?
Whoa!
I love the smell of good coffee. I agree. I hate coffee. I can't drink it. It's too bitter for me. Unless I really just destroy it with creamers and sugar. More of a tea person for that reason. But I love the smell of coffee. It's one of my favorite smells in the world. I feel you, Morgana. I wouldn't mind living next door to a coffee place.
Yes! Alright.
This way we're drinking it makes it delicious. Oh, the way you're drinking it makes it look... Yeah, well... Coffee has a lot of thought and love behind it, huh? Maybe, if you drink it in the metaverse, it'll heal your wounds too. Finally! Coffee. We only make one though, damn. Looks like you're doing well. Let me have a sip. Oh. Oh. Aroma. Soft richness. You use Blue Mountain, huh?
Let me explain.
Blue Mountains of Jamaica have a unique climate and volcanic soil advantageous for growing their famous high-quality coffee. Coffee undergoes a rigorous inspection process and is harvested in small quantities to produce a rich coffee with full aroma. That was a really random... Oh, okay. Okay, game. This is educating me on coffee. The flavor profile is bland. You should practice bringing more to bring the roast's full potential. Although I see you're preparing the cup the way I taught you, I'll acknowledge your hard work. You're looking like a real barista standing at the counter like that. Seems like you're following all the rules and instructions I gave you. I can't believe this kid in front of me is a troublemaker with a criminal record. Well, there's no need to have a lengthy conversation about this. Just keep up with your training. Yes, sir. You have the opportunity to learn, so you should take some time to improve and keep improving. People should treat you with respect if they knew you could serve great coffee. That man there. He has a criminal past, but he makes a hell of a cup of joe. People would treat you with respect. Okay.
Well then.
We should get some rest. Big day tomorrow. They'll open it soon. What books do you have? Batting cages will open at night and let you practice. Really? But it wasn't it just closed at night? Or do you mean if I stay longer? Because that was the evening, I assume. So maybe at night I could come out, you mean? I have 2 books. Okay, so I have Yansha Wanderer, and I bought a book earlier because I just wanted to buy a book to see what would happen. And I've read it once, so I assume if I read it one more time, I'll be more proficient in this. Generate some healing items too. Oh, cool. SP healing. So I guess either one of these I read, I'll finish reading. I guess I'll do Tiding the Heart. I'll probably read both of them eventually, right? They'll open eventually. Okay. Is this book really about cleaning? Yeah, same thing as before. I'm so glad that I got the palace out of the way, because now I just feel really relaxed playing through the rest of this game. It was so stressful early on when you have that deadline looming over you. Proficiency at 2!
Alright.
Increased to decent. Yeah. Almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. I'd agree. If you complete the book, you'll gain attributes. There should be one that increases guts. Okay.
Morning!
I'll have to try to find one. Morning. The board meeting is the day after tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna get an answer soon. I wonder if Kamoshida has really had a change of heart. What if we failed? It's all I've been able to think about. We have to believe. How strange. I felt a bit better now. Maybe it's because of your composure. You'll be able to avenge Shio. And you won't get expelled. Oh yeah, I forgot. She doesn't have a risk of getting expelled. Lucky girl. After break, we'll all be able to laugh together. That's what I believe. Yeah, I'm a bit optimistic. I feel like Shiho is not screwed long term. She'll wake up.
Hi, everyone.
Ooh, who's this teacher? These days, it's expected that you know colloquial English, even idioms based in other languages. I want you to forget that you're Japanese during this class and make yourself believe you're a foreigner. Whoa, how will I ever do that? What's important is becoming someone else. In this day and age, being able to swap your mask depending on the situation is a critical talent. How will you fare, Stan? Here's a
Let's
question.
hear it.
Are you a wonderkin? See if you can work out the answer based on what you know. Are you a wonderkin? Well, it seems to me like we need to work out what that is so we can answer it properly. My German's a little rusty, but I'll give you a hand if I can. Rusty? She knows. He knows German. First off, the wonder part means wonder. Wonderkin? Doesn't wonderkin mean like you're extraordinary? Like you're really good at something? Hey Silver Manifestation, welcome to the stream today, man. Did I finish the palace? Yes, I did. I beat it early on in the stream. So now I'm just cruise controlling up until I can get to the next thing. There's a couple more days until I can figure out what's going to happen to our favorite volleyball coach. I think it's wonder. Right, wonder. So something wonders or is impressive. Next, the kind part. That's probably... I think it means child from my remembrance of German. Yes, child. If the kind in kindergarten refers to all the kids in it, yeah, that's got to be it. Kind means a child, or at least a young guy in your case. So wonderkin would be a persona user. A prodigy is what I imagine. Let's, okay. A prodigy. That's what I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
That's correct.
That's correct. I was asking if you were a wonder child. In other words, a youth of uncommon talent. But I suppose if you were able to think and adapt so quickly, that proves you certainly must be. The word talent comes from... Oh, is there going to be another question? From the Greek talanton. Talanton? The sum of money referenced in the Bible. I have to read that like twice. Good stuff. Thanks, man. Yeah, it was really fun. The boss battle was really cool. Kamoshida looked really weird. No surprise. Oh, we get a shout out from the black-haired student finally. About time, paying his respects.
Nice going.
You're on a roll today.
All right.
The English word talent didn't originally have anything to do with our modern concept of celebrity. I'm proud of myself that I didn't have to cheat on that one, that I just knew what a wonderkin was. That's actually because I grew up in a very Russian household, and Russians use that word all the time. It's usually in a sarcastic way, but I never even realized that it was German, to be honest. I guess I did. But yeah, I grew up with that word a lot. The English word talent didn't originally have anything to do with our modern concept of celebrity. The ability to change one mask depending on the situation is surely a talent given to one by God. It's not far off calling people who can react to things on the spot on TV talents. The talent of changing masks, does that make us all wonder thieves? Yeah, I guess it does. Debating on what platform to get the Persona 5 Striker on. Someone,
Really?
who was it? I think it was Joe that... No. Bill. I think Bill told me in chat earlier that... Because I was asking what Persona 5 Strikers was. Because I had no idea what Strikers was. And he was telling me it's kind of a sequel, and that I could actually get it after this one. So I know I totally screwed up, and I'm kicking myself every playthrough that I didn't know that Royal was a thing. So I'm too far in to where I don't want to get Royal after getting this one. But it looks like I can get Strikers after this, and continue the story, right? Oh, man, you have nothing ever to add. What about you girls? Tell me about the food. All the food gossip. Check out the bakery called Beyond Germain. The sandwich I had there was... Oh, no, I already know about that. Skip. PS4 version so you can see what the PS5 upgrade looks like. Yeah, I'm playing this one on the PS5 right now. Obviously, there's no difference because it's not meant for the PS5. But I keep wondering, I'm like, man, this game would look... I would love to see it optimized for a PS5.
Ah, you're back.
You can do that at night. It's fine. If you yes was the girl at the desk, you'll get a. If you yes we to wait what? If you yes we to the girl at the desk, you'll get to check out a book too. Oh, so I should definitely check out the librarian again. Yes, teach me, senpai. Did you get the PS Plus? Yes, that is the one I got, Joe. To be honest, I was really afraid that I wasn't gonna enjoy this game, and it looked cool, but I thought maybe it would be a little too weird for me, and I'd just get overwhelmed right away, and I'd probably want to play something else. But so far that hasn't happened, so that's why I figured I'll just do the safe bet. And when my friend recommended me the game, he's like, "This is the one you get." So I didn't do my Googling because I was afraid to get spoilers. Now then, 3 factors that determine the flavor for a cup of coffee: grind, heat, and time. Any of you guys actually know things about coffee? Is everything he's teaching me actually accurate? Because I don't know anything about coffee. All I know is you add a lot of creamer to it so I can handle it. That's how I drink it. Aiming for medium fine grind. Okay. Are you listening to me? What grind are we supposed to use? Medium fine, sir. I was paying attention. Check you. Didn't realize there'd be a quiz here. I love asking her to check out a book because she's like, "You actually read? It's accurate." Yeah? Okay. I'm not gonna forgive you if you serve our customers crap coffee though. Just remember that. Oh, a lady caller? This is my favorite side storyline now. I need to figure out what his deal is with this lady. I assume it's a lady. How'd you get this number? Oh, maybe it's not. Now? Where? This guy has some dark secrets.
Sorry.
So, Jiro, what are you hiding? Sorry, something just came up. We can keep going with lessons some other time. What is the right thing to ask him? You don't want my help anymore? I feel like I should say, is it a date to flatter him? Maybe that's not what he wants. Is it trouble? Let's be concerned. What? You're worried about me? I am, man. Plus, if anything happens to you, I'll have to leave school because I won't have anywhere to stay. It's nothing you need to concern yourself over. Just do the dishes while I'm gone. Oh, and remember to shut off the gas before you close up shop. Nice having someone around. Turns out you're actually a harder worker than I thought. Dude, I have 3 jobs. This is the only one of them that I show up at. Le pape. Happen. All right. You will now earn more experience from. Oh, okay. Got that. Okay. So no new abilities.
The rest is on you.
Don't eat all our food while I'm gone. Yeah, I might just eat all of your curry though. You're off to murder Elgor for. Hey man, enjoy. That fight's awesome, Joe. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. I appreciate it. Before studying, go to the bookstore in Shibuya and pick up books. Okay, I'll have to do that. Yeah, I learned my lesson about studying. Don't do that when you can do other things. Used to be a barista, but not at his level. I thought about being a barista before when I first moved to the city and I needed a job because I feel like Starbucks are always hiring or some coffee shop. But it never felt right because I'm like, do you really want someone working here who doesn't drink coffee? I didn't think I'd be very good at it. Alright, what you up to? It's Sunday! Oh, it's Sunday! Last time I forgot to get a shake. No, not a shake. What's it called? A juice. A juice. This time I'll actually have to do it. I'll still be around, just preoccupied for a few. No problem, man. Enjoy. It's a good idea once you hit finish a palace to get personas that match the social links you're doing. I'm not sure what you mean by that, to be honest, yet. Once you finish a palace to get personas that match the social links you're doing. Batting cages, yeah, I heard about them. Wait, not yet. I'm interested, I just don't want to do them yet. Do you have something to say? Go study, read a book if you have time to kill. Time is money. Don't waste it. Oh yes. This game is making me learn that real quick. So right now, I need to get the juice because one of you guys forever ago told me I should get juices on Sundays. So where's the juice? Where's the juice? Where's the juice? Can I? Is it here? Shibuya? Oh, there it is. So I don't know where it is here. I assume it's Station Square. Having a Hierophant persona ranks up Sujiro faster. So literally right now I could be selecting a different persona and that helps. Personas matching art, can I give bonus points to the social link? Or do I have to do that before I leave? Like, can I switch something right now? Like I have hang right now. I don't know. I also don't know if I should be doing more with these guys right now. I mean, seemed to get me through the first one, but I assume I should be, now that I'm level 10, if not almost 11. I'm not sure he has access to the I actually do. I think I have access to the Velvet Room because it's somewhere right outside here. There's a portal. I went and I talked to somebody. Yeah, by the gun store. There should be something like that. Can you go there now? Yeah, I think I can go there now. Should I be going there right now, or should I get the juice first? The juice. The news? Reporters. May I ask you a question? Maybe. What are your thoughts on all the recent accidents that seem to have no explanation? I am interested. Let's see, I'm interested. Do you hear what he's saying? He's interested to see what the response will be. He's expressing doubt in the Japanese government? And that's all for on-the-spot coverage. What? Fuck the news. Who's this guy? Young rocker. Living in dark times between the train crash and the other strange accidents. That's why I poured my soul into this song to help restore our hope. I give you Metropolitan Fire. As we fall deeper into dark... Oh, is he gonna sing to me right now? Can I tip him? Thanks, baby. Can you feel the passion in my soul? I'll be honest. I skipped most of your dialogue. But let's say you were on fire. Yeah, it was. The whole city's on fire from my rock. Okay. If I was a juice place, where would I be? Go to the room first? Okay, I'll go to the room first. And I get there by... What's this? Lottery? Oh, right. I don't know what the lottery thing is yet. We'll have to figure that out later. Central Street? I think that's how I get there. Honestly, man, I just want you to hurry and get Haru. Is that a character? Is that like a... What am I trying to say? A friend that I'll be hanging out with that's going to join the party? You can now quick travel to the Velvet Room. Okay.
Hey, inmate!
You don't have time to be playing around in there. Hurry back to your prison. My prison? I'm going here voluntarily. Okay. Let's talk to Igor. Hello, friend.
How goes the rehabilitation?
Okay, I'm here. Now what? Register summon. And... Oh, this is the result. So I'm combining this lady and this guy. Here's a question. So when I started this game,
skills, inmate.
what was interesting was, you got a pixie? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. So when I started this game, Joker's alternate persona that he had behind him, it was, I'm forgetting the name right now. Oh shit. You started with him. He was really cool. He was like this demon thing behind him, and he's gone now. Am I ever gonna get him back? I was kind of sad that I had to fuse him with something. SMT games, it's demon personas, equipment, offensive. Oh, defensive equipment is more important than offensive, and then levels. Okay, got it. I think I've been focusing too much on the actual levels, and It's probably not as important as you were just mentioned. Arsene. There you go. That's right. His name's Arsene. You'll get it later. Okay. He starts with Arsene. You can buy him from the compendium. You can summon him now if you want. Okay, yeah, I just need to... I haven't been back to a dungeon since I've learned that I can summon stuff. And it costs me money to summon people? Is that it? That's kind of weird, right? Money? Did I misread that or misremember it? Damn, this guy's cool.
Alright.
He's a trident. A new skill. Double fangs. Damn, he learned 2 new skills. So I am literally using what I have in chat to just baby me and help me as much as possible as I'm overwhelmed at every corner. I'm like, do I go here? Do I do this? But it's making the game a lot more fun to play that way. For me, at least. I'm all about having backseat gamers throwing me their ideas. Levels are literally there to block getting strong shit early. Okay, sometimes tie level is low, but natural progression is normal, all you need, to be honest. You just finished Dark Souls? I have never played a Dark Souls game, and I am terrified of playing Dark Souls, but it's on my list. I actually own Dark Souls 3. It was given to me by an old roommate because he was unable to get past level 2. So that's literally, I watched him play, he got stomped really, really hard. And I told myself, I'm never gonna play that game. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, that game looks really fun. So maybe, for the enjoyment of others to watch my suffering, I will play Dark Souls in the future. It's literally on my list of to play games. It's a little lower there, but I'm planning on playing Dark Souls at some point. Yeah, I'm a baby at this, guys. Was playing Sims 4? Yeah, I'm more or less playing Sims when I play this game right now. I really like this part of the game. There's just so much to do, and I'm like, what now? Okay, so now that I did that, back to the station, and we're gonna buy whatever it's called, juice. That's the kind of gameplay you can expect from me at this channel, guys. We do exciting stuff like go to stations and look for juice vendors, because you can only get juice on Sundays. Oh, who's this guy? Dark Souls is easy, don't be scared. I don't know if I buy you. I've heard a lot of awful things about Dark Souls. No, actually, I've heard a lot of great things about Dark Souls by people that are able to actually beat it. But something you need to know about me is I'm a very impatient, offensive style gamer. If there is a block button, I don't press it. I refuse to press it. I will just like brute force my way through any game I play. And usually I can kind of finesse my way through games that way. But I don't think I can do that with Dark Souls. So I don't think it's going to be very easy for me. Legendad. I've been playing JRPGs for years. Unless the game is badly designed, I can pick up games pretty quickly. You thought you recognized the voice? Ryuji is the same guy that does the voice for Red 13? Really? I'm still newer at RPGs in general, so I don't recognize the voices very well yet. At this point, I'm pretty sure Barrett's the only voice I would recognize. I still hear his voice in my head every time I go to bed, like, play hard mode. Do it, pussy. Go to the bookstore? Oh, you're right. Thank you for the reminder. Go into the bookstore. Let's see, how do I get to the bookstore? Bookstore's near the front, right before Enter Square. Thanks, guys. The only thing I like about Persona 4 is that it has the best combat music. Does it? My favorite thing about RPGs is, well, at least good RPGs, is that you always want to go and download the soundtrack after. Okay. There's definitely been some really good songs on this one, though. So, this is Kindness, and this is a pickup artist? So I already studied this book, but I don't know which of these to buy next. Do I want to be more kind, or do I want to pick up girls better? Playing the game. What palaces have you beaten? The only palace, I actually just this stream beat my first palace. So I think when I wake up, I'm going to find out the results of our favorite gym teacher being fired. Kamoshida's down, so I'm interested in seeing what happens because it's the first boss, I guess, I've kind of beaten. Just the first one. So I should buy this one, the one with kindness. P5 OST is freaking rock jazz. I love it. Yeah, I do too. It's really chill. I feel like they should play this in elevators. Elevators need to step their games up, I think. Every buy you Cocoon. Oh, grab both. Okay. I don't know why I thought I could only buy one. Thanks. Game of Love will be one now. Okay. Now, we could go back and buy a juice. Thank you guys so much for reminding me what to do. There's so much. The juice person is not here though, right? They're right there. I see them. I just see the juice icon. See, I can read maps too, once in a while, if I'm really lucky. Alright, let's see. I've been hyping this juice vendor up for 2 weeks now. A little pricey, huh? That's fine. Welcome, we got some fresh juice. Special drinks? Yes, please. Incredibly bitter, but it strengthens your body. It's called Aojiru? Every week we have a different kind of Aojiru. Beauty. 5,000 blended with collagen, making you radiant with charm. I need some of this in real life. I want to go to a juice vendor and have them sell me something that makes me more charming. That'll fix a lot of problems. You really need to get yourself pumped up and tell yourself it's for your health. Oh, he just drinks it right there? Nice chugging, that's how you do it. Bro, you didn't have to chug it. I'm still gonna be wandering around. Take your time. Alright. Point up. Alright. I like how my charm is so low, it's categorized as existent. Like, man, technically your charm exists. Now that you're healthy, let's go somewhere else. Last surprise on elevator. Bookstore only allows one book per customer. That's some terrible customer service. Okay. What now? I think I've run out of things to do that I remember. Outside of laundry. But I don't know where the laundromat is. Is that a laundromat? There's some strange icon on the map. I don't know what that is. Is it worth going to the laundromat? Sounds like a funny thing to ask, but is it worth doing laundry? Opinions on laundry, guys? No, this is not it. It's a kiosk. What's here?
Hi.
Pad. Okay, I don't know what any of that stuff is yet. Get later. 5K for only 1 point. What a scam. Yeah. Charm is a nuisance stat. I've been making a small little checklist of all the important things to do. Of all the important stats to do. And it kind of seems like they're all really important at some point. Okay, so I could hang out with someone here, and I could hang out with someone there. Not good enough to be with Takemi yet. We'll get there. Where is Ryuji here? I could also play baseball. Baseball is actually kind of fun. That was a fun minigame. Taro's in the square. Okay, go to the square. Was he the guy with the sash that I ran by? Is that? No. Where was that? That guy. That guy looked different. Is he Taro? Talk to me. Hello. A man wearing a sash. I'm scheduled to give a speech here tonight. If you're interested, I'd love for you to come. I want young people like yourself to hear it. Okay. A speech highlights a person's ability to attract others. What's your take on this guy? I sense experience emanating from him, so he may be good at it. If that's the case, we should go. But it's at night, so we won't be able to attend without the chief's approval. Okay, so try to come back at night. And gambling, yay, nay, not yet. Not worth doing. Seems kind of... Is it expensive?
Welcome!
3,000 yen. I have some yen now. Got some money to play with. It's just a personal thing about myself, guys. I have very few vices in life. I don't do drugs. I only drink casually. You know, but I love gambling. It's something that I have to... If there's a bet to make with a friend, I will make a bet. Like, if you guys were to dare me to do something, not to say to do this, please don't. But I can never say no to a bet. So gambling is really appealing to me. But 3,000 yen is kind of a lot, and I don't know if I'll get anything for that yet. Honestly, I let the maid do all the chores. Yeah, can I get a maid, please? I need someone to help me with everything here. Okay, talk to that person, talk to this person. These guys, I haven't talked to them. Oh wait, I don't need to, I guess. Which one is the best waifu? I only have one option right now. Although, you know, the doctor's kind of a badass. Right now it has to be on just because beggars can't be choosers. I only have one waifu option. Haru, what a ridiculous question. I want to meet this Haru. You've talked about her a couple times now. Now I'm excited. Silver X manifestation. I'm just letting you know right now. If I meet Haru and she's not the most charming waifu of all time, I'm gonna be really disappointed. We're gonna have to talk about this. Because you've hyped her up, and you're not the only person to do this. I'm gonna avoid Googling Haru. Also, if you're gambling, you'll love later in the game. Don't tell me that. I'm gonna go through all of my money. See if you can do the Big Bang challenge. If it doesn't let you, then go to the arcade and hang out with Ryuji. Okay, Big Bang. That is the burger, right? Central Street. I think that's where the. So much stuff to do. So little time. Well, I am actually glad that. Oh, there's a music store. You guys have a. You guys noticed yet that I have a problem? Huge problem with concentration and wanting to do everything at once and forgetting to do everything. Welcome to Big Bang Burger. Open 24 hours a day because there's no day or night in space. I had to think about that. Yeah, it's true. We're not offering a new limited edition spring item. The Earth Burger. What can I get for you? I can order takeout. I guess that's not what you were telling me to do, though. Just be careful of her forehead. No, you have 2 doctors an option. Oh, doctor's an option. I could wife up doctor? So you're telling me... Okay, so far what I've learned about Japan is the age of consent seems to be significantly lower than in the US. Because nobody seems to be batting an eye on everything that's happening. Welcome. Let's order takeout and see what that is. Earth Burger. 40 HP. 20 HP, 20 HP. Should I be buying more of this stuff? I probably should. I could use this in save rooms, right? So maybe I could buy a few of these cheap ones. All allies. Let's get a couple burgers. All right, ma'am. What I would like on this burger is. I'm just gonna assume this is everyone's favorite fast food restaurant, the Big Bang Burger, and a Venus salad. Salad. Question. Completely not judgmental question. I'm genuinely curious. Is there anyone in chat that when they go to McDonald's or Burger King or insert famous fast food restaurant around you, Taco Bell, whatever, is there anyone that buys salads? Again, not judging. I'm genuinely curious. Are they good? They're on menus. People buy them, right? Always been curious. And let's get one of these. I'm gonna be cheap and not buy anything else. Leave. The challenge gives guts. Gotta go, hey man, I really appreciate the raid and thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna throw you a follow as well and definitely check out your Persona 4 stream because I got bit by the bug. But I really appreciate you bringing people by. And I appreciate you for hanging out. Arcade, arcade, arcade. Which of these icons is the arcade? That one. Gonna hang out with my bro. Hyrule is a niche pick, but I absolutely love her. You platinum royals just to get gold. Does it take a lot to platinum this game? It feels like there's a lot of work.
Oh, hey.
Actually, how do you platinum a game like this? It seems like with this game, the more people I meet, the more difficult it's going to be hanging out with everyone. Isn't there a possibility that at the end of the day, you try to do everything, but you literally don't have time in this game unless you plan it perfectly? Is that what you have to do? Is this just like you have to have perfect planning? Yes, hey. Let's hang out. I don't think my bond will deepen. That's fine. Let's hang out.
Want to get going?
I like you for you, not for the bond. Yeah, let's get going. Nah, I don't. I like meat. Yeah, same. Nope. Salad from a day food restaurant sounds like a recipe for disaster. Depends on the restaurant. Wendy's salads are decent, but their sides are generally given more attention than others. Yeah, you know, a lot of fast food places, their sides are significantly better than anything else they have. Have you guys seen that new That new Arby's burger, like the Meat Mountain or whatever it's called. Fast food's getting scary. I think he had a pretty fulfilling workout. That's it. I do kind of wish there was a little mini game every time you did something with him or with anyone.
See ya!
But yeah, I don't know anyone that eats at Arby's, FYI. I've never eaten at Arby's. I see commercials for them all the time, and I refuse to believe that it's an actual popular restaurant. Not because it looks bad, but just... No, I've never known anyone that eats at Arby's. But I heard their fries are really good, and the new Meat Mountain sandwich is terrifying and shouldn't exist. So that's all I'll say about that. The board meeting is tomorrow, right? Yes, it is. We're gonna get a new development finally. We're gonna get expelled if Kamoshida doesn't have a change of heart by then. I'm sure he will. I swear, the amount of times I have had to cool this guy down. He'll definitely change. It won't be a real problem for us if he didn't. You're right. A little early to giving up now. Guess we're gonna find out one way or another tomorrow. We're just gonna brace ourselves for all the possibilities.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I can't afford any more reassurance. But he should have a change of heart. Just believe in that while we wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day. Okay, so before I go to sleep...
Hey!
Wait. If I make coffee, that'll put me to sleep instantly. So do I go upstairs and exercise instead? Is there a benefit? I feel like I'll go exercise. I assume I can't do both. Well, let's try. Let's try it one more time. And if... No, not the TV, not the TV, not the TV. I only platinum games when I have an incentive to do so. It takes a lot. You can do a New Game Plus where your stats and compendium roll over, so you can destroy dungeons and get more time to do things. Yeah, I guess this game would be a lot quicker if you could just roll through a dungeon instantly. I can do laundry right now? Okay, hold on. Wait, can I do laundry in here? Or do I have to go somewhere? Is the laundromat outside? I haven't been out here during this time of day. I forgot Arby's existed. I always forget it. There's actually not a lot of Arby's here in LA. When I was in Chicago, there are Arby's everywhere. Not a lot out here though. Just all the In-N-Outs are monopolizing all the burger sandwich type places. Different than the standard burger pizza fast food. Go outside? Okay. So, what does the laundry icon look like? Is that a laundromat? Are we right by it? Oh, wait, is this it? Oh wow, it's right in front of me all this time. All the clothes inside are spinning in a circle. I'm starting to get dizzy. I think it's dangerous. Yeah, cats and laundry.
Hey!
Don't go well together. Didn't you have something dirty? Why don't you try washing it with this? Using the laundromat will cause time to pass, but you'll be able to clean dirty equipment you found. Each cycle costs 200 yen. Up to 4 items can be washed in a cycle. What item you receive is up to luck. Ah. Be sure to use the laundromat when you find dirty equipment. Okay. I sure will miss this grimy gear, but I guess we'll have to wash it. You don't have any more dirty stuff? Yep, let's run it. Run to wash, run to wash. Okay, do I have to hang out here? Do I come back for it?
Hey!
Just sitting here, this looks miserable. I think it's shaking a lot. Shaking of a machine more. That feels pretty comfortable when you sit on top. It wants me to sit on it. Looks like it's done.
And...
So much cleaner than I expected. Apologies.
Let's head back.
Fine. Okay. Well, hopefully that's a good item. I'm gonna assume that since it's random, you're never gonna get anything truly amazing, but maybe small upgrades here and there. Monday. I'm so excited to see what actually happens now.
This is no good.
Patiently. Mondays are such a drag. Why couldn't they give us today off too? We have the rest of the week. Hey, question actually. Do you guys know what the schedule is in Japan for school, especially for high school? Is it Monday through Friday? Because earlier in the game, I had class on Saturday. And then at some point, it seemed like it was Friday and I didn't have class. So I was really confused. I don't know if it's any different. So I remember Japan had different scheduling way back when, but I feel like they kind of have just the same stuff as everyone else does. It's ridiculous. Speaking of what is that with that calling card? The one sent to Kamoshida. Didn't it say something about stealing his disordered desires or something weird like that? Yeah, something like that. I'm sure it's just a prank. No one's taking it seriously. Oh, just a prank, he says. Little does he know.
What's with the sudden morning assembly?
Go outside. Okay. Game just decided to go horny. This game goes horny all sorts of weird times. I had no idea I'd be fighting a small penis a few days ago, but I was. But I love it. It's part of the charm. You can say what you want about this game, I guess, but it is charming as all hell. If you keep going, there's a bath too. Oh, there's a bath in the... Oh, okay. Well, I'll go there next time. Wait, is the bath to shower yourself? Or to bathe yourself so you smell better for girls or something?
I bet it's about that girl that jumped the other day.
Damn. What a bitch, this girl. Misma is now following. Hey, Misma, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. If I heard someone talk like that about someone who just tried to commit suicide, I'd get a little upset. It's a dick move, gaudy student.
They don't have to tell us not to commit suicide.
There was that weird calling card too, so I guess the teachers are freaking out.
How is Ann allowed to dress like that? She's totally sticks out. And yeah, she's blonde and all, but
We're lucky that morning practice got canceled though.
I feel like I'm gonna faint.
Someone told me recently that in Japan, outside of the game, someone just told me in Japan that a lot of private schools and a lot of schools like this are strict with dress policy only to the point where you have to wear a jacket and possibly like the skirt, but under the jacket you could wear what you want. I don't know if this is true. This was a friend who just visited Japan. They're not from there, but that's what they told me they saw. So maybe you could wear whatever you want. Like, can you wear a hoodie really under this? Maybe. Monday through Saturday, medicinal baths on Sunday. Okay. Everyone in this game is strangely very mean. Yeah, everyone's such an asshole in this game. Like strangers. And not just to each other, but to me too. I've never done anything to anyone in this game. I'm a nice guy, okay? A lot more than I am in real life. And people are way nicer to me in real life than these people.
As you all know, a tragic event took place the other day.
I think he needs a better mic.
Thankfully, we have been informed that she has pulled through.
What?
But it will take time until she recovers.
Hey, she's alive.
Everyone here has a bright
I mean, we knew she's alive, but she's gonna pull through. That's good.
I implore that you rethink the importance of life and...
Is that a door?
Mr. Kamoshida, what's the...
It's time.
I have been reborn.
Yes.
That is why I will confess everything to you all.
Wow.
Huh? What's wrong with Mr. Kamoshida?
Do it.
What's
Lay it all down.
Did the volleyball team do something?
I have repeatedly done things that were
unbecoming
of a teacher.
I love that word. It always sounds so grave. I have done things that have been very unbecoming of insert X.
Verbally abusing students, physically abusing my team, and sexually harassing female students.
Can you guys imagine one of your teachers completely unprompted coming in during a meeting in front of everyone and doing this?
I am the reason why Shiho Suzui tried to kill herself.
Sexual harassment? What? Why would he say that?
You should take out a sword and commit seppuku. It's the only honorable thing you can do in this situation.
I thought of this school as my own castle. There were even students that I sentenced to expulsion simply because I didn't like them.
Because she's a protagonist, she doesn't need to wear uniforms? Damn right. If only I could go by that. I think Joker needs to be able to switch his outfits too. I mean, you can do so many things in the game. I'm surprised that you can't switch what he wears. I'd like to call this angry persona. Yeah, everyone is pretty angry in this game. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. At first I thought it was because I was the new person and I was at a troubled past. I thought that's why everyone was mean to me, but like, damn, everyone's kind of mean to everyone.
I will, of course, rescind those.
Hey, Kamoshida, you said you'd buy me a PS5? He told me the same. What a dick.
I am truly sorry for putting innocent youths through such horrible acts. I am an arrogant, shallow, and shameful person. No, I'm worse than that. I will take responsibility.
What?
I kill myself for it.
You don't need to do that.
What?
You really, really don't need to do that.
Say that?
Kill himself?
It's
Mr. Kamoshida is, not well.
Mr. Kamoshida, please get off the stage for now.
okay. Outside of the last suicide bit, that was a really good apology. I give it a 10 out of 10.
Return
Like,
to your classes.
that's a legit apology. People that make public apologies need to take notice.
Don't run, you bastard!
Snap.
Shiho's still alive, even after all the things that made her want to die. You have no right to run from this!
You're right. You're absolutely right. I should be punished under the law and atone for my crimes.
I know it's not saying much because I had no idea what I was walking into with this game, but I'm still surprised with how mature some of the subject matter here is. I had no idea I'd be dealing with teen sexual abuse and suicide right away. It's kind of crazy.
I did horrible things to Takamaki-san as well. In return for giving Suzui-san a position on the team, I tried to force her into having relations.
Disgusting. A position on the team? Feels so bad for
So the rumors
Takamaki-san.
were true.
As of today, I will resign from my position as an instructor and turn myself in.
Damn. 3 is sad, emo persona. 4 is upbeat, happy, until it's not. I still want a PS5. I think we actually own everything but the console. So, I love the PS5. It's awesome. But if I got it several months later, I don't think much would have changed. I've really only played 2 games that were PS5 exclusives yet, so far. Believe it or not, the very first game I got, it was free for the first month of the PS5, the first 2 months of PS5 is being out. They gave Bugsnax for free. And me and my girlfriend actually really enjoyed the game. We thought we would just kind of play it for the memes and just like shit on it, but it's kind of enjoyable. And then recently, well, the most recent game I streamed was Spider-Man. And that was fun, but that was also really short and kind of more of the same from the previous Spider-Man. So if you like that one, which I did, you'll also like this one. But yeah, unless you're really hurrying to play the Souls game that came out of it, it's not the worst thing in the world not to have it, I would say. My personal opinion as someone who has it.
Someone please call the police!
The police?
I'll call.
Is he for real?
I love the honor.
He's gonna get
Wow.
arrested?
This morning's assembly is over. Return to your classes immediately.
Damn, I did not know he was gonna do
Isn't
this
this
kind
just
of
like
apology.
what that calling card said?
Like this was
Does this mean the Phantom Thieves thing was for real?
over and over what I expected.
Was something done to Kamoshida? Come on, there's no way you could steal someone's heart.
But why else would he start saying things like he'll kill himself or turn himself in?
Kind of.
Maybe because it almost got leaked. Don't they go easier on you if you turn yourself in?
I wonder what happened. Who knows? But man, Kamoshida turned out to be one sick bastard.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys believe me now.
Is this for
Damn,
real?
it took a while.
He's turning himself in just like that? What's going to happen to the ballers?
The random background people murmuring. He's turning himself in
Return
just
to
like
your
that.
classrooms at once.
Damn right.
His heart really did
You're playing
change.
Bugsnax with your daughter? It's fun. By the way, well, never mind. I won't say anything. I won't spoil any part of Bugsnax for you, but all I'll say is be very vague as possible. That game was very surprising, is all I'll say.
Seems like it. But was this really for the best?
Yeah, it seems like it. This seems to be like the best case scenario. And all the apologies that I was imagining, I didn't think he was going to turn himself into the cops and everything. I think so.
Yeah, it's gotta be. But things are happening way too fast. Huh?
Oh?
What
New
the?
friends? Possibly?
Takamaki-san, I'm sorry.
I keep thinking Mishima's going to join the party, but...
Huh?
Doesn't really seem to want to do
We all
much to do with
knew,
me.
but we pretended we didn't.
Takamaki-san, I had you all wrong. I'm sorry that I spread rumors about you.
Bitch, tall student, how
I
could
didn't
you?
know at all.
How could you do that?
Kamoshida
I feel like
was
I'm watching a teen
forcefully
soap
pushing
opera,
himself on you.
and I love
It
it.
must have been so hard for you.
I'm sure there's a ton of people who want to apologize to you. We're
Form a line,
so
y'all.
sorry.
Form a line.
No, it's okay.
I'm really
Same
awkward in
goes
real
for
life.
me, too.
Accepting apologies, by the way. I always feel guilty for some reason when people apologize to me, and I'm like, no, why are you sorry? Don't be sorry. So I'm talking this talk right now, but
Besides,
really I'd be like, oh
that's
no,
all in the
it's
past
fine.
now.
It's not a big deal.
Hey, you there! Return to class at once!
Okay, teacher in a suit.
Well, see you later then.
See,
can't
this would be a
apologize
good
enough
time
for
for
what I did to
the
you.
school to just can't apologize enough for what I did to
I
you.
swear I'll make it up to you someday.
I'm counting on it, man. You've been kind of a bummer this whole time. I know you're getting
Looks like
abused
Kamoshida
by your
ain't the only
teacher,
one
so
that had a
maybe I
change of
shouldn't
heart.
say anything.
Man, I'm glad for you. Looks like those weird rumors are gonna go away.
My
Weird
thing
rumors.
doesn't really matter.
Dude, I don't think An really. She's a
Me
tough
and
girl.
Kamoshida
I don't think she really
apologize
cared
about
all that
Shiho.
much. I like
That's
her.
more than enough for me.
I kind of hate that she's been so busy and I can't hang out with her. As
You
much
should
as I
hurry
can
and
with
tell her
Ryuji.
about it then.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's like the end of the first little arc in the story then.
Freaked out. He really did have a change of
That was
heart.
really. That was a good payoff.
And we were
That was
lucky
cool.
his mind didn't get messed up either. This was an A+ job.
Does this mean that they won't have a mental shutdown even if their palace disappears?
don't know.
I see. So we need to persuade the shadow without killing it, and then send it back to its real self.
I didn't buy a PS5 because I'm broke, and 2, what the fuck would I do with it anyways? Yes, 2 is correct. The reason I was able to get one, I live with roommates, so we split it 3 ways. So when you split a PS5, it's not all that expensive. When I went through, I mean, yeah, it's still $200 each, but it's really convenient. And what's even more convenient is I'm the only gamer here. My one roommate literally got it so he could play Madden and NBA with me, so we just play sports games together. And my other roommate got it so he could play Spider-Man, and he beat that right away. So now I'm like, cool. Thanks. I guess I just have this PS5 to do with what I want. So it's a convenient relationship there. I'm very grateful for my roommates. They're amazing.
Our targets won't undergo a cognitive collapse if we do that.
I still need to play that. It's sitting in the library. Oh, Bug Snacks? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. It's worth a play. It has like some weird charming allure to it where you can kind of feel like you're playing I mean, it is a kid's game for the most part. But it's fun. It's relaxing. It's stress-free. I feel like it's one of those really underrated games that people are going to talk about like way later when more people kind of come around to the life that is Bug Snacks. Actual contradiction in an apology. Novel concept, but somehow less gross than throwing your kids under the bus. Yeah, no, that's true. How many genuine apologies do we see at all right now? Anytime there's a... Like, when was the last time? Serious question. When was the last time a famous person or a public figure apologized for something and you believed it? It never happens. Maybe I'm forgetting one. Like, the fake tears and everything. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know. You apologize, you got caught. It's because you need people like us, like the thieves, that'll go into you, steal your memories, or not go into your everything, and do this whole thing. Then you'll come clean. You need more personas out there.
So we can get him to confess with no bad stuff?
Just ruin a man's life. Time to read a book so I can go on date with my doctor. A hero's reward. True shit. Anna absolutely cared about those rumors, by the way. She just dealt with her. Yeah, as soon as I said that, I regret it. I was like, I feel like it really does bother her, because I think her friend even mentioned that it bothered her. A PS5 is the best PS4 in existence right now. 100%. That's really the reason I love this. It's just everything's a lot faster. That graphics, I don't know. I can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference between the last Spider-Man and the Spider-Man for the PS5. I guess there was like a couple moments where I'm like, ooh, I could see the snow really dropping on the suit, but for the most part, I don't really see it. Not yet.
Do you have to be so loud?
And I owe you a game of Madden? I do, Joe. I definitely do. Tomorrow during the day. Oh, wait, no. I'll be hiking, and then I'll be streaming tomorrow after my stream, possibly. Riding your horse high, kind of early, no. Phantom Theory, serious shit. Okay, I'm sorry. I take it back. This is serious. I gotta take it more seriously. Especially since I was getting my ass kicked pretty hard.
How'd it go?
She's regained consciousness.
For real?
Yeah.
It was only for a little bit, but I got to talk to her.
And this is especially good news for selfish reasons, because now we can hang out with Anna more often.
I was able to tell her that Kamoshida admitted to what he did. She looks like she found out that I was flirting with Kamoshida for her sake.
Damn. Imagine your friend doing that for you.
And here I was, wanting to...
Kamoshida's at fault for all this.
Yeah, he is.
I know.
And now he is suffering gravely.
Shiho's mom is thinking of transferring her to another school after she recovers.
Yeah, I probably would too. I can't imagine trying to jump off the roof of my school in front of all my classmates to kill myself and then going back to that school again. Like, no way.
The whole sexual harassment and attempted suicide.
So strong.
People will label her after
or something like that.
Sounded like Shiho had the same idea too.
It's gonna get lonely.
But I think it's for the best. I'm sure it'll be hard if she stays here.
Yep.
She's alive. You can see her anytime.
Are we gonna be able to be friends with her?
I need to change too.
We help.
That aside, I was surprised you could hold yourself back against Kamoshida's shadow.
It wasn't like that. I just wanted Kamoshida to apologize himself.
Yeah.
You're so kind, Lady Ann.
We were gonna get an explanation for why it's Lady Ann.
No matter how much of a shitbag he was, finishing him off would have left a bad aftertaste, huh?
Huh? That's not it. I think revenge is better served if I make him repent. Realizing what he's done, he'll grovel for forgiveness the rest of his life, you know?
I gotta swap the PlayStation around. PS5 goes in the living room, upgrade my 4 to the Pro. Now I have a backup 4. That's awesome. I never had the PS4 Pro. But from what I know, from what I've been told, it's a pretty noticeable upgrade, right?
I just believe there are fates worse than death.
There are. That's what I say all the time. There's so many fates worse than death. You kill someone, you're giving them an easy out in a way. It's much better for them to suffer in jail.
Anyways, that's all. But you know, there was one more thing I was wondering about that castle.
Yes.
Why was Kamoshida the only one who had that metaverse thing?
I've wondered that too. Who's the next bad guy? How do we find the next bad guy?
It isn't necessarily limited to him. It's something anyone could have if their heart became warped from their desires.
Warped from their desires. So like 90% of all politicians, you just walk by the mayor, your app goes off. This man's heart has been warped with desires. It's like, oh, not another one.
Anyone.
Want to check it out?
Not right now. We better lay low for a while. People are still gonna be talking about Kamoshida. Then again, it's totally impossible for someone to find out what we did at his palace.
Yeah, about that, weird rumors about you guys are already going around.
What kind of rumors?
Stuff like you got together and threatened Kamoshida with something close to physical violence.
Oh, lame. I was hoping people would start to like me again.
People aren't going to easily believe that phantom thieves really exist.
Well, I guess we'll have to make them.
Calling cards being treated like it was a prank by someone who knew what Kamoshida was doing.
Makes
You're
sense.
the ones who did it, and I still don't completely believe it myself.
Ghost of Tsushima is going to be wild. They had to slow it down to put loading in screens for the PS4. I played... First of all, yes. I'm so excited for Ghost. It may be the next... By the way, guys, I actually talked to Joe on Twitter the other day, and Ghost is possibly the next game I'm going to be streaming if I'm ever done with this in the next year. And it's either that or I might stream Resident Evil 2 Remake. Maybe Last of Us 2. But yeah, I'm so psyched for Ghost. That game's gonna look so beautiful. I'm so excited to just... I like just wandering around games and just taking in the scenery sometimes. Personally, I think we should have killed him, but what do I know? It's Lady On because he's a fucking furry simp. Yeah, okay, so before you guys told me that Morgana is in fact a guy, and I was sure that Morgana was a girl, it didn't make sense, but now I was kind of getting the same vibes from you. I'm like, yeah, he's kind of simping for her, isn't he? He's really into An. It almost makes me not want to flirt with her later, if that's even possible to flirt with her, because I feel like Morgana's gonna be a bit jealous there, a bit jelly. I gotta drive 6 hours to buy a truck for my stepdad tomorrow, but this weekend when you're not streaming would work. Yeah, let me know anytime. I am down. Anyone here that has Madden, I'm down to play. I'm a big football fan, believe it or not, when I'm not playing Persona 5. I agree with Princess Bride. That flights in the pain. Yeah, it's a noticeable upgrade, and is better at running PSVR. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get PSVR I'm gonna borrow friends to play Resident Evil 7 because I heard you could play that in VR. That would literally be the next game I would stream for sure, if I knew for sure that I could stream my VR experience. But I don't know how that would be like. And I don't know if that works. Can you stream VR? Do people do that? At least with that game? So, yeah, definitely also a possibility. Persona 6, set in the United States. 537 palaces without leaving DC. Oh no, please. That would be brutal. PS4 Pro still struggles with a lot, and load times, textures popping are a thing. Ah, that's a bummer. Well, I mean, shit, there's a PS5 now, so I guess they don't have to care about that anymore. Persona 6 wouldn't be based on palaces. You can literally date... You can date everyone except the prosecutor? Is Prosecutor Igor the guy that... Are you for real gonna tell me I cannot date that fine piece of man meat? Igor. Damn. Really missing out. This game sucks.
Let's wait
Not
for
playing
things to
anymore.
settle down for the time being.
Wait, for real? You could date everyone in this game, pretty much?
Anyways, let's
Okay.
check how much this metal
Now
can
I
be
know all the
sold
waifu
for.
memes.
It'd be
They
better
make
if
a
we
little bit
pawned
more
it off
sense now.
ASAP. Ooh, got a hit. Wait, 30,000 yen? That's all a gold medal's worth?
Really?
Remember that time in middle school? I lent you some money.
Yeah, paid back.
There's no way I borrowed 30,000 yen from you.
That's a lot of yen. Now, you know what?
Wouldn't
I don't know
it
what I'm
be
saying.
around
I don't
that
know the
much with
conversion rate. Is
compounded
30,000 yen a lot? Let's Google this.
Interest
When
my
I tell.
ass.
I'm not saying that I'm taking all of it.
The coolest part about traveling through, was it Indonesia? Yeah, through Indonesia, was that the currency is so ridiculous that I withdrew $200 there and became a millionaire in their conversions. And I was just like making lame dad jokes about being a millionaire for like 3 days after that. I was like, oh, look how many, I got like 4 million rupees, what's up?
I mean, it's your fault for not paying me back all these years. It's just common sense.
Damn it.
I agree
he
on
gets to sell
laying
the
low
medal?
and keeping an eye on the
I'm the one who
situation.
stole it, right? It was in my hands.
However, you dragged me into this. It would be nonsense not to celebrate a successful mission.
I
Yeah, we're
guess
gonna
we
party?
can blow this dirty
We're gonna
money
get
on
down?
something fun.
Discussions among phantom thieves are to take place over luxurious food. How about it?
Sign me up. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
wait! I guess it's fine. There's somewhere I want to go then.
Where's that?
Yeah.
It's a place Shiho and I have been wanting to go for a while.
I owe money, so I can't complain. You good with that?
I want ramen. I want her to like me. That's what I want. So we'll say fine by me.
I'll leave it to your discretion as well, Lady On.
Oh god, no. Silver, I'm seeing it in everything he says now. No.
I'll call and check the...
When
Call
should we
and check
go?
the prices.
Want to do it
We're
soon?
rich.
Like
We're selling
tomorrow?
a gold medal. Who cares? 30,000.
Why don't we go
That's
on the
gonna
last
double
day of
the
the
money I have.
holidays?
Well, actually, probably won't even get any of it, will I?
It'll help energize us when school life starts up again the day after.
Then, the 5th, on Children's Day.
Children's Day.
So, who's going to sell this?
I got it.
Leave
me.
that to us.
Me.
We know a store that'll buy anything. Don't
we?
Okay.
We do.
I'll leave that to you guys.
No, if you're running it on the PS5, you need an adapter for the camera.
back.
Oh, vibrating. You need an adapter for the camera. There's a form you can fill out and have Sony send you the adapter. Okay, I'll actually look into that. That could be streaming VR seems kind of fun. No, it's the lawyer who interrogates you. Oh, damn! I can't hook up with the lawyer. Now that's a woman. So you're saying I can hook up with the jailer then? Is that what you're saying? Is Igor? Can I hook up with Igor? Takes about a week to get it. You can date her sister though. Okay, I'll take that. It's about $300 approximately. Simping on the first thing with a pair of titties, come on, Sam.
I don't think that's it.
That's who I am, man. I'm sorry. This one's fake. Kamoshida has a real one. Hey. I like how they're like kind of weird. He knows a place to pawn this kind of illegal metal. Okay then. Yeah, there's so many things that everyone is just okay with me doing in this game. They're like, I'd be surprised. They'd be like, listen, aren't you new here? How do you know anything here? Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe I'm a dangerous kind of kid. Okay, let's see. Kamoshida has a real one. This one's fake. I assume Kamoshida has a real one. What? You're telling me Kamoshida still got the medal? Who cares? What matters is that we changed his heart. Anyway, if we had taken the real thing, that'd be stealing. I don't think he'll be proud of that medal anymore regardless. You let go of stuff pretty easy, huh? Want to forget about my debt? That's different. 500 yen is a lot of money for a middle schooler, you know? To even still have that dolphin anyway. What are you talking about? What dolphin? Stop it digging that up. Back in middle school, we went on a field trip to the aquarium, but Ryuji had to spend all his money on a souvenir, so I lent him some for the train fare. I said I was sorry. That was for my mom. Yeah, that was for his mom. Let it be, man. Well, I guess I can call it even after all we've been through. Thank you. Anyway, we don't gotta worry about selling the medal off. It's fake. End of story.
Yes.
Kamoshida will never be proud of that once-in-a-lifetime gold medal again. Okay. It kind of makes me a little happier that it's fake, because when we took that out of the metaverse, I was actually really confused. I was like, can we just take things from people that don't exist? I mean, I guess it's kind of weird that we took it out in any way, either way, right? That we can bring physical things out from the metaverse. Should I not be overthinking this right now? Must be nice. I'm the worst person to watch movies with, by the way. I will overthink everything. I'll be like, how are they doing that? This, and this happened. And people will be like, dude, can you shut up and just watch the movie? I'm like, sorry. It just means more time for customers, even more work. Coffee! Yes. Okay. Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I'll have a sip. Yes. The acidity. This must be Guatemalan SHB. Well, I say there. It must only be one thing. The acidity leads me to believe this is Guatemalan SHB.
Let me explain.
Here we go. Coffee trivia. Please tell me I'm not getting quizzed about this later. Strictly hard bean, SHB, is a grade given to coffee grown at high altitude or 4,500 feet above sea level. By the way, Mom, even though you're not watching this, were you telling me when I was a kid that I'll never learn anything from video games? You're wrong. So many coffee facts. Thanks to the environment it's grown in, the coffee produced has a citrus-like acidity with a fruity chocolate flavor. The flavor profile is bland. You should practice more to bring out the roast's full potential. Although, I see you're preparing the cup the way I taught you. Yeah. Strangely, I want him to like me. I feel like can you imagine living with someone or under someone's roof that just hates you? Or dislikes you like he did with me in the first place? But mostly, I want him to like me so I could see his side story. Some shit's happening with him, guys. Some weird shit's happening. He would touch me and stuff all the time. Ugh. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore. There are always rumors, though. Sure, not many people believe them, though. But for a few lucky few who chose to do something about it. Luckily, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
Hey.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it? Am I gonna get in trouble for it? Seems like it.
Jeez.
Damn, I just realized those coffee makers that he has are really fancy. I think I've watched some coffee people on YouTube who are like really obsessed, claim that those are like the best way to make coffee. The drip with the heat under. I don't know anything about coffee, so I'll stop talking there. But I heard that's the way to go. Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to keep your head down, alright? More importantly, man, if only you knew how I was not keeping my head down. Keep those hands moving. I got some more stuff I need you to do. It's just now hitting me what the take your time loading thing actually is telling me. The chief really worked us hard. Beep beep. Did you see? It was on the news. No way the school's gonna be able to play dumb after that. I saw it too. Shio's name didn't come up, right? Not that I saw. I bet that wanted to keep that part quiet. I'm so glad. It's finally over then. All we gotta do now is eat some tasty shit and put all this crap behind us. I'm totally looking forward to the celebration party. I'll try not to let you guys down. Alright, we need to go sell the gold medal tomorrow. Even if the sheep wants you to help, make sure you turn him down, okay? Turn him down? I don't have the heart to do that. It's a non-mainline. Oh, it's a non-mainline Final Fantasy.
Make sure to do the dishes.
Basically, Type 0 is the best one of those. It's like Final Fantasy wasn't Final Fantasy. You're gonna have to explain that sentence to me. It's like if Final Fantasy wasn't Final Fantasy. Oh, but made by the people who made... Wait. Silver, you're making my brain hurt with that. I don't know. So Gio, don't fucking play with this coffee, dude. Yeah, no, he doesn't. Why don't more people come to this coffee shop? It's right by the train. He needs some advertisement. This man needs to get on Instagram. Start marketing. Well, have a good night, everyone. Gotta get some sleep for tomorrow. Good luck and have fun. Thank you for all your help, RQ. This is actually pretty much the end of it for me. I'm just gonna see where this conversation goes and call it a go. I will be on tomorrow, if you're on though. Bravely Default 1 wasn't bad. But hey, have a good night, RQ. I really appreciate your help again. Bravely Default 1 wasn't bad, but it wasn't break the doors off. I think the reason I thought it was for the Switch was because in Nintendo's Direct, or whatever it's called, when they had a preview for all their games, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I'm pretty sure they said something about the game that you mentioned. Wait, Bravely Default 2. I could have sworn that was coming to the... Maybe that's why I thought it was for the Switch. The dishes. When I get back. Please don't hate me.
Just do it.
Just
don't
do it.
get
I will.
cocky
I will.
with me.
Don't hate me.
Welcome.
It's her.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
Maybe.
The cause of the runaway train incident in the
So
subway
you're telling
the other
me
day still has not been found.
I can hook up with anyone in this game except for her. Why?
Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Maybe.
Leaving that aside, what do you have?
She brings up the super serious conversation. He's like, meh. Anyway, what do you want? No wonder people don't come here.
I'll have the house blend, please.
Good choice.
Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
Damn. Kind of a low-key burn. Right in front of him.
That's exactly the case.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend?
Lady. Leave me alone.
Oh, someone I know goes there as well.
Who?
I've
Who's
heard
that?
that things are rough right now.
You know, teachers that both sexually and physically abuse male and female students. We've had attempted suicides.
A teacher named Kamoshida
Not a big deal.
confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily?
Huh.
Is my drink ready yet?
He hasn't been making a coffee at all.
Coming right up.
He's just eavesdropping. I'll be
we
streaming
go?
Bravely if you want an idea for it. Yeah, I'll throw you a follow after this as well. Bravely Default 2 is for the Switch, by the way. Oh, you were just thinking of a different game. Okay, got it. All right, today's the day we turn in that medal for cash. You know someplace that'll buy it off you, right? Well, that was something. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you do, please consider watching me live on twitch.tv/LifeWithStan. Come watch the stream, feel free to hang out and chat. Totally encourage backseat gaming because this game is very long and there's a lot to do. So any advice and tips are really appreciated. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one.